guys, this is Big Alan Fiester with KO Boxing Breaking News. How's everybody doing tonight? We're doing a live watch party for you guys to come on live to share your comments on screen and also to click the StreamYard link to come on live. Again, my name is Alan Fiester, your host for tonight. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone to bring you a live watch party. This is probably where I do my best besides doing the live interviews. So besides the news reports, I don't do so hot, but still working on that. Okay, guys, but thank you for stopping by. A few people maybe watching tonight that will come by. We are on Facebook. We are on Twitter, or you call X Files now, I guess. I call it X, and also Rumble as well, and all YouTube, guys. So appreciate it. Guys, hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like when you come on live. That way the algorithms will show the live watch party or other shows to other people. And all the brand new subscribers, I want to thank everybody for showing up tonight and subscribing here recently, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys. All right. All right. Yes. I don't get all the fancy stuff like I normally do, guys, but we appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, we do. And let me go back here, see if it still has some of the old stuff here that we can use for some of the media, guys. Again, I'm going to give you guys a little long round of applause as David Diamante is about ready to announce the first fight. We will get into that, guys. Again, thanks, guys. Big, long round of applause for you guys as we get ready for the first fight. Here we go. I might cut it short. The fight's about ready to start. That's my staff, guys. All right, but don't forget, hit the bell as well.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
To be notified. Also, don't forget to grab your beverages, guys. Don't forget.
Hot dogs. Get your hot dogs here.
All right, guys. First fight's getting ready to start. As I said, we can't show any live video. We get a copyright claim, but we can share the sound. Some people say we can't share the sound, but I haven't gotten in trouble for sharing the sound except on Facebook. When I go back to play the show on Facebook, some of the ring walk songs are like hip hop songs, famous songs that we don't have copyright to, and so they block out those songs sometimes when we share the show live on Facebook. But we'll get ready to share some of the sound from the fight. I'll call the rounds in between each round. The first two fighters, I think they did announce they're getting ready to get started. Let's go to the ring and see what's happening here, guys. We'll get into it, and we'll come back to me here in a second. All right, here we go.
Versus Camden as we start the night here at Boardwalk Hall, all leading up to Ennis Stanionis, the welterweight unification, later tonight on DAZN. And we're glad to have you with us. Justin Shackle with Richardson Hitchens, Francisco Rodriguez, 6-0, 6 knockouts, and Naheem Parker ending an 18-month layoff, bringing his 5-1 record in the ring. He's, right now, the only one who's thrown a punch.
Well, he threw that from too far. He's making mistakes like that.
All right, guys, we're going to go. So far, I guess they got Rodriguez in the ring with red and white boxing trunks as well. Guys, we also have Mr. Parker. Looks like he's wearing blue and gold trunks. And so let's get ready. This is the first round. They're filling each other out. Got one brother in the house fighting and one Latin fighter. Looks like Mr. Rodriguez fighting Mr. Parker. So, guys, they're starting to do some hugs here, tying up. Parker is tying up with Rodriguez. They're doing some roughhousing there in the first round. The referee separates the two fighters. Okay. Nice jab by Rodriguez. Looks like he has a little mullet or a little ponytail in the back of his head. He tries to throw a check hook. He's fighting orthodox, guys. and the other fighter is also fighting orthodox. Two orthodox fighters fighting here tonight, guys. Let me adjust my sound, guys, where I can hear myself a little bit clearer. Give me 1 second while I do that. Okay. Maybe that's a little bit better. There we go. All right, guys. And if the volume's too loud, let me know in the comments section. Also, I'm going to hit the StreamYard link to come on live to share your thoughts on boxing. Hit the StreamYard link, guys. Come on live, share your thoughts. I posted it in the comment section there. I'll put it on the screen real quick. There's the StreamYard link to come on live to share your thoughts on boxing. To type in your comments on screen. We'll share your comments on screen. Hit that StreamYard link and you'll be live, and you'll be able to come on live. Okay, guys, here we go. All right. Looks like my camera froze there for a minute. I don't know what the problem is. We might have to adjust the internet stuff next time. But we did freeze up for a second. Right now, we're in round number 1 of a 6-round fight between Rodriguez and Parker. These two guys kind of have it out for each other during this first round, a little intense. So far, I can't really say. I'd say I have to give the fight so far to Rodriguez. He looks more aggressive, but it also looks like he can't maybe control his temper. He's trying to wrestle, grab Parker and toss him like this in the corner. So he has to control his temper a little bit, doing some dirty tactics there. Let's go to the ring. Let's go to the corner. That was the end of the first round. Here we go, guys.
Rodriguez receiving instructions from his trainer, Frankie Rodriguez. Bob Kane as well, as you take a look at some of the action from round 1. And like you said, good composure from the 21-year-old.
Yeah, Parker can't be lunging in like that. And he's kind of doing the Devin Haney mistake. When he jabs, he's bringing his right hand back. And that's creating an opening for the left hook. So if Rodriguez see that, he might capitalize on that.
This is Rodriguez's first 6-round test. Everything else before this was 4 rounds.
Yeah, Parker's not a bad fighter, though.
All right, guys. That was the end of the corner. We're in the second round right now. Let's see what's happening here real quick. Give me 1 second, guys. I thought we lost me for a moment here. All right. Somehow it went black. I don't know what happened. Okay. There we go. I'm back, guys. I thought I lost myself there for a moment. All right. There we go. We blew it up. So tell me what you guys think here in the comments section. Type your comments on screen. Share your thoughts as well. We're back at it. Thanks for the few people watching tonight. Again, we're on YouTube. Okay, now Parker steps forward with the jab. He slides forward, uses his jab on Rodriguez, however I'm pronouncing his name. All right. Haven't done a live watch party for a couple months, guys. We're back at it. Like I said, again, we can't show any live video from around the world. We're showing this live stream from around the world, guys. We get in trouble for copyright claim. Let's get that out of the way. We only can share some of the sound and me commentating on the fight. Rodriguez kind of doesn't look as hot as I thought he would. He's just throwing a sloppy jab. He's trying to be really aggressive. He's doing some dirty tactics, using his left arm to hold down the head of Parker, and he's coming forward trying to throw some strong shots during the second round to take Parker out. He threw a looping overhand right hand. Now he's trying to spin Parker, which has been known in boxing. He's holding him down. He's putting his weight on him. He's a dirty fighter, this Rodriguez, so far. I mean, throw some of those dirty tactics. He must have a lot of experience in the ring. Again, he's holding them down. He's also spinning them. That way he burns up a lot of energy. As he's holding them down, he's also spinning the guy as well. So he's spinning Parker around the ring. Let's see how he throws a nice hard left hard body shot. He tries to throw a looping overhand right. He's a little sloppy for me. He could use some better boxing time. He's throwing his jab. Rodriguez is. He's tying up again. He's trying to pull his arms out from being tied up. Rodriguez is. 39 seconds left of the second round, guys. This is the end of the second round. I would have to give the second round to Rodriguez because he looks a little bit more aggressive. I don't like his dirty tactics a little bit. He could be a more cleaner fighter. And Parker's not doing too much in here because he's getting overwhelmed with those hard power shots. Nice strong left hands by strong right hands by Rodriguez. Parker tries to throw a jab. He's fighting off his back foot. A hard left body shot to the body caught the elbow of Parker. That round goes to Rodriguez, guys. Let's go to the corner. Here we go, guys.
Rodriguez, he's taking the fight out of Parker, systematically breaking him down. I think that Parker is letting Rodriguez be the boss too much in there. I think that he needs to start trying to push Rodriguez back because he's getting hit going backwards anyway. So show Rodriguez he's going to fight. Bring the fight to him.
The referee, Charlie Fitch, was already in Parker's corner basically saying, hey, you got to show me something here.
Yeah.
This one's scheduled again for 6 rounds, but Rodriguez showed that he could be a whole other level up on Naheem Parker.
Rodriguez is looking at me from his corner as if he's ready to put on a show.
He's ready to come back out.
Looks confident.
You know, the Fight Week Hotel, Caesars Atlantic City, and Francisco.
All right, guys, we're in the third round. Here we go. All right. So far, that Parker, he's getting some steam taken out of him. Like they said, he's getting outworked here. Looks like Rodriguez, the more aggressive fighter. I don't like some of his tactics that he's using, as I said, but he's stepping down low. We throw some shots down low down to the body. Left hand body shot down the body by Rodriguez. Also, guys, type your comments in the comment section. Let me know where you're watching from, whatever country you're watching from or whatever state you're watching from. Type your comments on screen. You're welcome. We'll share your comments on screen, guys, tonight. Also, click that StreamYard link to come on live. Also, if you want to share your thoughts on boxing. I'm trying to pull it up. I don't know why it's not showing up. Okay. Let's try that again. This StreamYard link let's copy it. Okay, I don't know what's happening here. Let me come back here, guys. Give me 1 second. We're having a little technical problem. We'll find out what's going on here. Okay, we're into the third round. We'll wait for the computer to fix itself and see if it will. Give me 1 second, guys. Apologize. We're having a little technical problem here tonight. Some hard body shots by Rodriguez, guys. Okay, there we go. Tied up again with 53 seconds left to the third round. We're just having some technical problems there, guys. So far, Rodriguez is winning this fight even into the third round from what I'm seeing here. Give me 1 second, guys. I don't know why I was having that problem. All right. Sorry, guys. We're going to get into it. Rodriguez, so far, this fight's going good. Let's go to the ring, guys, so you can hear this while I'm fixing the technical problem. Hopefully, I don't have to go offline to fix it for a moment and come back on. I thought we worked out all the bugs, but here we go. Let's go to the fight, guys. That was the end of that round, third round. Let's go back to the corner and see what they have to say. Here we go.
I think he's just going to let you just push him back and throw at them.
That was a round in which Francisco Rodriguez connected with that right hand to the body often against Naheem Parker.
Yeah. Good shot behind the ear. That's a funny left hook he just threw. Kind of like a laughing punch.
And that's going to do it. It looks like Naheem Parker's corner is waving this off. So, yes, fight waved off.
As I said again, they just waved that fight off, guys, into the fourth round. Let's go back. Here we go, guys.
I like the patience by him tonight. That was a great performance. He did what he had to do. Stood composed. He didn't fight like a guy that's just saying, I got all knockouts. Let me go for the kill. He systematically broke his opponent down. And he got the job done. Congrats to the young man.
He moves to 7-0, picks up his 7th KO, and he does it here at Boardwalk Hall. So the Cisco Kid stops another. And for Naheem Parker, gets staying on the stool, falls to 5-2. Rodriguez, the AC product, local lightweight, perfect record remains. Ace is his first 6-round fight. Shows his poise, shows his patience. And he thought that Parker would be his toughest test yet. If it was, he came out looking impressive. So Rodriguez previously fought inside Boardwalk Hall, but that was in the small room. There's a big difference here. There's the small room, and this is the big room where all of those legendary matches have taken place. There's been some great, memorable fights in the small room as well, but here he gets to win.
Okay, guys, what we're going to do is I'm going to log out here real quick, and I'm going to come back on real quick, so don't go anywhere. Okay, guys?
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Charlie Hitch calls a halt to this contest. The red corner is unable to continue. Your winner, he's still undefeated from Atlantic City, the Cisco Kid, Frank.
I'm victorious and glory to God always.
Well, you look good.
tonight. He didn't fight like a guy that was a, you know.
BF rules here with these title fights. How much of an advantage does that give Boots Ennis? Something that he hasn't, something he's had to do over his last couple of fights.
All right, guys. Sorry about that. Let me know if this sounds okay. Let's try this again. We were having some technical problems where my studio screen was not showing up. We apologize for that. Let's see if we can do it again. The comments, hit the StreamYard link. I was trying to show this earlier on live. There we go. The StreamYard link. I don't know what the problem was, man. We were trying to pull this up earlier. The few people did stop by. Thank you for still sticking around. We appreciate that. Again, hit that StreamYard link. Come on live. Share your thoughts on boxing. Again, everybody tonight, thank you for your support. I really do appreciate it again. Thanks, guys. And I guess this fight tonight is coming from Atlantic City, New Jersey. So we'll see. Ak was in there from his show from the Zone, commenting earlier on the first fight. Rodriguez did win that fight. I think it was they stopped before they came out into the fourth round again. So thank you guys for being there. Also tonight, we're going to get into other things. We're going to talk about some of the boxing news a little bit here tonight as well. I apologize. We haven't done this in a while, so bear with me, guys. Making some small mistakes tonight. We had a technical problem. Tonight's live stream, Ennis from Atlantic City, New Jersey. We'll see what the live results. We're going to talk about that here real quick. Live update. Super featherweight prospect. This was from earlier tonight. Zaquin Moses, who has 3 big wins, 0 losses, and 2 KOs. Knocked out Alex Paulette earlier tonight, who has one win, 4 losses, and 1 KO in the second round of a scheduled 4-round contest. The Southpaw Moses, who is 19 years old, connected with the left hand to the head of Paulette, if I pronounce his last name correctly, Pauletti, Pallete is how he spell his last name. Sorry, guys. Causing him to take a knee, although Pauletti is, I guess he changed the name, Pauletti, appeared to beat the count by getting up at the count of 9, and the referee, David Fran Kiosi, chose to wave it off anyway. The time of the stoppage was 2 minutes and 13 seconds mark. There weren't enough shots being thrown back by the 5'11", Puerto Rican-born Paulette to gauge the Newark, New Jersey native Zaquin's talent. Now, Moses showed excellent power in the left hand, but he didn't use his right hand enough to show if he could punch with the hand too at his height of 5'9". Moses is tall for the 130-pound division. It's likely he'll soon be fighting a lightweight where things will be more difficult. Welterweight, I can't pronounce these guys' names anymore. Tamer Smalls, 14 big wins, 0 losses, 10 KOs, obliterated, overmatched opponent Earl Basecombe, who has 13 big wins, 2 losses, and 2 13 wins, 2 losses, and 2 KOs, scoring a lightning-quick first-round knockout. The lanky-looking Smalls jumped on jumped on Basecom from the opening bell, and then staggering him with a left hook to the head in the follow-up barrage of heavy shots. Small, who is 25 years old, flattened Basecom with a left hand. Referee Charlie Fitch waved it off after it was clear that Basecom wouldn't get back up. The official time was 1 minute and 13 seconds in round 1. Also in super bantamweight prospect Arturo Cardenas, who has 16 big wins, 0 losses, 9 KOs, had a tougher time than expected and knocking out ring rusty Edgar Joe Cortez, who has 9 big wins, 8 losses, and 1 draw, 1 KO in the 8th round. The time of the stoppage was at 1 minute 30 seconds of that round. In the 8th round, Cardenas dropped Cortez with a right hand, causing referee Charlie Fitch to stop the fight. It looked like a premature stoppage. Cortez had been knocked down with a right hand from Arturo in the 7th round and had been dropped in the 5th as well. That was a slip, but the referee Fitch mistakenly ruled it a knockdown. They're talking about. Now, the performance of a red flag that Cardenas isn't the fighter that Matchroom is hoping he'll be. For him to struggle like this against this level of opponent suggests that he's not going to go too far. They're saying IBF welterweight champion Ennis, who is now 33 big wins, 0 losses, 29 KOs, will try to capture his second title tonight at the 147-pound against WBA champ Stanionis. 15 big wins, 0 losses, 9 KOs, guys. This Boots' first true attempt to win a world title. The sanctioning body elevated him to the IBF champion status through email after a previous belt holder, Terrence Bud Crawford, moved up to 154-pound weight class. Tonight's main card on DAZN, guys, will be Jerome Boots Ennis versus Emantis Stanionis, Raymond Ford versus Thomas Matisse, Omari Jones versus William Jackson, and Shakram Gayasov versus Franco Ocampo. Okay, we'll stop there. They're doing a little interview with Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson's putting his headset on and mic on. Looks like he's been on a minute, but he's up there with them commentating, getting ready for the next fight. Let's go to the ring real quick, guys. Here we go. David DeMonte is up there, guys. Real quick, tell me where you guys are watching from. Type in the comments. We'll share your comments on screen. Tell me where you're watching from. We'll do shout-outs as well. So give me 1 second, guys. Hope we don't have more technical problems here tonight like we did earlier. All right, so tell me what you guys think in the comments section. We'll post your comments on screen. Again, thank you guys. Also, if you guys, we're not monetized anymore like we were. We're creeping up in subscribers. I want to thank everybody again for subscribing. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks. All right, guys. Shakur is on live right now. Let's put Shakur Stevenson on with the guys here from DAZN. Here we go.
Make it entertaining.
So I was talking with your cousin Zay Quinn earlier in the week. There's obviously Zay with his young career. Emmanuel Chance just turned pro in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
You said you got another cousin in the pipeline. Is that correct?
I got a little brother. Yeah, my little brother. He's actually going to the Nationals. He's out there right now. So the Nationals start on Tuesday, and he's getting ready to fight down there.
What's his name?
Shakir.
Okay.
Yep. Shakir. My little brother.
When do you think he could turn pro after that tournament, possibly?
Yeah, if he win the Nationals, and my rule kind of is, for me, I feel as though they got to win the National for the turn pro. Same thing with Zay. I told him win the Nationals, and I had to stand on my word and make sure that he gets his pro debut. So same thing with him.
I think a lot of people first really were exposed to Zay Quinn after what he did to Carmel Moten.
Yeah.
Watching him closely, because you're so close to him in the gym, what did that experience, you feel, do for him?
I think it boosts his confidence, but honestly, before that fight, me and him was doing a lot of sparring leading up to the fight, and I kind of knew where he was at, and I had a lot of faith in where he was going to be. So we knew where it was going to happen, and once it routed out, everything went according to plan.
You know, Eddie Hearn all week he calls Zay Quinn the future of boxing in America.
Yes.
And you see Zay, I think he's coming out of his shell a little bit with all the fight week ceremonial events. He's getting looser up there on the stage. Do you think that translates into his fighting?
Yeah, you got to understand, he's been around me for years and years, and he kind of seen me under the lights, and he's just been waiting on this moment, and now the time is here. So, truthfully, he's ready for the spotlight, he's ready for these bright lights, and he's going to put on a performance tonight.
Zay Quinn Moses is going to be in our main event on Before the Bell.
Oh, baby!
Of course, is the welterweight unification, the IBF, the WBA, the Ring Magazine titles, all on the line as Jaron Ennis beats up with Adonis Stanionis.
It's been said in sports, you are built up to be torn down. Give the people what they want and you're beloved. Don't, and risk their wrath. For years, Jaron Ennis has been one of boxing's favorite sons. He rose the ranks of the welterweight division quickly, showcasing speed, skills, and power. He was the heir apparent to Terrence Crawford, some believe with the ability to unseat him. 2024, Boots' rise stalled. There was the lackluster performance against Karen Shugajan, followed by the refusal to move up in weight to face longtime rival Virgil Ortiz.
You guys can hear a little show there about Jaron Boots Ennis, as some of you guys already know. While we're waiting for the next fight, guys, so let's get into our own show here and make some comments. We're welcome for you guys to come on. Tell me who you think is going to win the fight tonight between Jaron Boots Ennis and Stanionis. And let me go back here real quick. Let's go and see what some of the people are saying, some of the other news stories here tonight. Some of the headlines currently in the news as we're waiting. Hearn's headache. Shakur Twitterson, he's calling him, to retire again, telling Turkey no to Zepeda. They're talking about that tonight. Coming for Lopez or Barboza. Richardson Hitchens declares intentions while critics question Kambosos Jr. title defense. Also in the making, not in decline, said Eddie Hearn about he builds Fury comeback hype for a mega fight between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua this week as well. Let's go back here and see what else they're saying here. Tonight, Jaron Ennis and Amantis Stanios headline on DAZN here tonight. Card is promising, and it's an instant classic. So we're getting ready for the next fight as we're talking about this real quick. Okay. Tonight, Saturday's welterweight unification fight between Jaron Boots Ennis, who we're waiting for tonight, and Amantis Stanionis could be an instant classic here tonight at the Boardwalk Hall. That's where they're showing the live stream. Not me tonight, but where they're showing the show tonight from Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, guys. Promoter Eddie Hearn believes the fight between IBF champion and Ennis, who has 33 big wins, 0 losses, 29 KOs, has the potential to be the fight of the year. Now, guys, Stanionis can pull off the upset if he can withstand the punching power of Boots and avoid some of the power shots that he throws. The 2016 Olympian isn't hard to hit, and he'll have to depend on his power game to defeat Jaron Boots Ennis. Some people believe there's going to be an early stoppage, but let's go back to the commentators here in the ring, guys, and see what they have to say with these young fighters. Shakur Stevenson and another gentleman. 1 second, here we go.
He said once I went to Houston, things slowed down, but at the end of the day, you know, we're around boxing, we love the sport of boxing, so we talk to each other and communicate.
Now, You have, I mean, look, it's one of the worst kept secrets in boxing that your next fight could potentially be in New York. It's just a matter of it being finalized. It'll be your first title defense. What's the biggest piece of advice you can give to a fellow champ about their first defense?
First defense, honestly, it's the same as when you chasing for a world title. It's nothing different than what you was doing before that. Keep that same hunger, keep that same dedication throughout your whole career. After the defense, before the defense, every fight is the same. Treat every fight like it's a big fight.
All right. You two, you're going to stay on for the second match?
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right. We have an unexpected surprise. It's a good one as we get set for Arturo Cardenas and Edgar Cortez here on Before the Bell. Let's go back inside the ring with David Diamante.
Next fight, guys. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Atlantic City's Boardwalk Hall, live on DAZN, we are now set to go with a special super bantamweight attraction. Set to make his ring walk, please welcome Double Trouble Edgar Cortez.
So, Millville, New Jersey is mainly known as the hometown of baseball superstar Mike Trout, but it's also the home of the 30-year-old southpaw,
Edgar Cortez coming out in black and red trunks and black and red. And we can't say robe, it's a jacket, black and red jacket. And here we go, guys. Edgar Cortez is doing his ring walk.
This is just his second fight in Atlantic City. He's fought a bunch of times at the famed 2300 Arena in Philadelphia. That's one of the best club show venues on the East Coast. But here tonight, he's in a step up in venue and a step up in competition as well.
I like his shoes. I like his shoes. His shoes kind of, I'll wear those for sure.
And now entering the arena, please welcome Arturo Cardenas.
But here is the young and busy Mexican, Arturo Cardenas, who is 15-0-1 with 8 knockouts in 3.5 years as a pro. He's trained by Robert Garcia, and the Boxing Academy's kept him very busy. He fought 6 times in 2023, 3 times last year. You can see the competition for Cardenas is getting more and more difficult, which has forced him to stay really sharp. And he called his last fight, which was a narrow split decision win over Jesus Arachiga in last August in Carson, California, the toughest of his career.
All right, guys, for all you guys watching, hit the like button. Also, hit the bell notification button as well. Hit that bell. That way we be notified when we do go live. Tonight we're stepping out of comfort zone a little bit, trying to get used to these live watch parties again. We had a technical problem earlier. Apologize again for that. We're getting ready for this next fight. This young man fights for Robert Garcia, so he's going to come prepared, come in shape, and we'll see how well he does as they get ready to rumble. But let's get ready for the fight. It's going to start here in a second, and I'll call the fight as the in between rounds, and we'll share some of the fight sounds from the fight, guys. Here we go.
And drip. Introducing your 3 judges scoring this contest from ringside: Jacqueline Atkins, Anthony Lundy, and Paul Wallace. And at the sound of the bell, your 3rd man in the ring, referee Charlie Fitch. And now, ladies and gentlemen, 8 rounds of boxing scheduled in the super bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he wears red with black trim. He scaled 123.5 pounds. His professional record, 9 victories, 7 defeats, 1 draw, with 1 win coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Millville, New Jersey.
Ice cold beer.
Here is Double Trouble Edgar Cortez. And his opponent across the ring fighting out of the blue corner. He wears blue with white and black trim. He scaled 123 1/4 pounds. Professional record, undefeated, 15 victories, no defeats, 1 draw, 8 wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the reigning and undefeated WBC Continental America Super Bantamweight champion, peleando desde Cejuayo de Morelos, Michoacán, México, Arturo Cardenas. Cardenas.
All right, guys, as they're getting ready to step up, the refs, here we go.
Good evening, Edgar. Good evening, Arturo. Gentlemen, you both know the rules. Obey my commands and protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves now. Come on, fighting at the belt.
So here we go with our second bout on Before the Bell from Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City. Arturo Cardenas in the blue trunks and Edgar Cortez in the red. Cardenas looking to...
All right, guys, here we go. Here's I come to do my part now. To call the round. We can't share the sound from the entire fight, guys. It's the show here at KO Boxing. All right, we have Cardenas. They don't show the color of the Cortez. Okay. We have Cortez. Cortez is in the red trunks, guys. And we have Cardenas in the blue and white trunks. Black and red trunks are Cortez. He has a tattoo on his right side of his neck and on his back. Both these fighters are pretty good to see. This is not the main card, guys. These are the fights on the undercard. They had the prelim fights earlier tonight. I apologize. I didn't get to share those with you, but we're here tonight for the main portion of the fight as we get ready. Cortez is through a nice little, he's fighting southpaw stance, and he threw a nice left hand right there into the face of Cardenas. Another nice left hand, straight left hand by Cortez. Cardenas throws a jab. Filling each other out during this round. Then our Cortez tries to throw a nice little left uppercut, but doesn't connect. He gets a little aggressive there during the round, trying to throw a hard uppercut with the left hand. All right. So, guys, type in your comments in the comment screen. Share. That thing that shows 12 people watching. I think we can share comments on screen, I think, from Facebook, also YouTube. I don't know if we can from X now. I think we can. So, you guys, put your comments on screen. Also, click the StreamYard link. Come on live. Earlier, I said that we were monetized. We used to be monetized. We're not monetized no more because last spring, last April or March time period, I deleted the whole channel, lost a lot of subscribers, over 1,000 some, and I apologize. But we're not monetized. We'll be monetized here shortly once we break 500 subscribers. And you guys can do super chats, super thanks, super stickers. But right now, all we can do is donate by Cash App. And here's one of the banners to donate down below. Also, guys, don't forget to subscribe. There's a warm-up round for Cardenas and Cortez. Right now, it looks like, through a nice little right hook by Cortez. That was the end of the first round. Let's go to the ring, guys. But don't forget, subscribe, guys, as well. Here we go.
There you see Arturo Cardenas as we take a look at some of the action from round one. Cortez doing a decent job punching with Arturo. I think you're right, Richardson. He
He looks like a fighter. Yeah, he's on short notice, but he's coming to win, at least for the first round.
And you could argue that Cortez probably won that round. So.
Yeah, I kind of gave the first round to Cortez. But I see Cardenas slowly inching in. He's slowly inching in, so maybe he'll get to the body.
All right. As I said, I call it Cortez first round. But we'll see who's got the second round here tonight, guys. Share your comments on screen. Tell me who you think is going to win the main fight tonight. We got, 12 people watching and not one comment. Come on, guys. You don't want me to step through the screen and come hunt you down. All right, here we go. Nice little jab by Cortez. He's fighting southpaw. And then also Cardenas is now fighting orthodox. Cortez looks like the stronger, more muscular fighter out of the two fighters here tonight. As he throws his jab again, Cortez throws that jab again. It's not a real stinging jab. I mean, as a coach, I wouldn't teach him to do that. If you're going to throw a jab, throw a stinging jab. It don't have to be super hard, but super fast. It better be fast as a cobra when you throw it out there if you would be one of my fighters. Then he throws a nice little, then Cardenas, he threw a nice little left body shot with the hook over the top. Then comes back Cortez just now with a nice left straight, left hand. Remember, he's orthodox, so you guys say straight right hand will be straight left hand by Cortez. They're exchanging a couple punches in the cut, shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow, asshole to asshole. Now they're in the inside fighting game right now a little bit. Cortez stepping forward. He tries to pivot and move, but it doesn't work for him. He tries to change direction on Cardenas. Cardenas now is getting warmed up. It looks like he's holding his own. He's got a strong defense. Good for Cardenas. The good defense to see if he let his hands go. He has some good head movement now. He tries to throw a right body shot, and he threw a weak jab. I wouldn't waste my time throwing that jab. He threw a jab out and he kind of hesitated and he brought it back in again. Like he just went like halfway and brought it back. He wasn't even connecting. Come on, guys. Seriously? Now, he had a Cardenas threw a nice little left hook there. Solid, nice left hook to the head of Cortez. He threw down a little right hand body shot down low. It looked like it was a low blow. And if he's going to throw some body shots, you got to keep those body shots up. He's letting his hands go now. He's getting warmed up. Cardenas is looking better in this second round already, guys, with 14 seconds left. He's coming in after a couple right hands. Body shot on the inside. I got this guy figured out. I'm going to let my hands go now. Okay. Then Cortez tries to jab. That was the end of the second round. Let's go to the corner, guys. Here we go.
Has the look of a guy just getting started.
Cortez still the confidence, though. You see him over here telling his corner, I got him. I'm going to take my time. I got him. So maybe he sees something we don't.
How many things are happening in a fight that the average viewer outside the ring doesn't know about?
I mean, like I was saying earlier, your coach and the people on the outside can say do that, but they don't see the speed, they don't feel the power, and certain times you get caught with a shot and it might hurt you, but you probably got a good poker face. So there's a lot of things in there that people don't see or don't notice. So, yeah.
To me, boxing is 80% mental, and I feel as though, like you said, guys get caught with shots, good body shots, and having that poker face is very strong to have. So I think it's 80% mental, though.
Right, here we go. Round number 3, guys, as we get started. It looks like Cardenas is warming up, guys. Did a little bit better. He got that second round of Cardenas, first round of Cortez. We'll see what happens here tonight. Also tonight, don't forget, guys, please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, guys, I want to thank you again so much. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks, guys. All right. Nice left hand body shot by Cortez down the body of Cardenas. Then he tries to come over top with a left hook. Cardenas is lining his punches up. He's throwing a jab and he's letting his hands, throwing some combinations for Cardenas. Good job. Looks like Cardenas has come down now to hunt down Cortez. He tries to throw a hand down to the body. Remember, he's fighting orthodox, Cardenas is. Now Cortez got that little bit of worried look on his face, my opinion. He's getting walked down now by Cardenas. Got to give Cardenas a chance here, guys. He's picking it up. Remember, he's trained, I think, by Robert Garcia at Robert Garcia's gym. Cortez tries to. He's fighting southpaw. He's trying to let his left hand go. Another stiff left hand. He needs to keep his hands up. He keeps dropping his hands is what he's doing. He keeps dropping that right hand of his, Cortez does. And then Cardenas comes back and he throws that nice little left hook and catches him on that side. That's what I would do with them. Hey, yeah, caught him with that left hook again. Come on, because he's dropping that right hand. Cortez is dropping it, guys. He's stepping forward on Cortez and letting his hands go a little bit, and sees that opening and uses that left hook, and boom, catches him. Then Cortez comes back with a nice left hand, straight left hand of his own. He's getting a little frustrated. They tie up a little bit. Referee's going to have to separate the two fighters, guys. Here we go. But come on, guys. Got 14 people watching. I don't even see no likes on screen. I don't see any hearts, any love, any likes. I don't even see any comments. At least see some comments. Come on. Don't be scared. All right. Okay, we're getting all warmed up. Even I'm getting warmed up here tonight into the fight. Okay. Boom. Boom. A nice right hand by Cardenas. Rodriguez, however you say his name. I guess he has one of those real long long last names. You can't even pronounce them all. That was the end of that round. Here we go, guys. I give that round as well to Cardenas. Cardenas, however you say his name.
So you got to stay in it mentally.
To look at some of the best throws that Cardenas was able to put together in the fight so far. There's that left hook that caught the chin of Cortez. Another angle of it. And there you see Robert Garcia.
Oh, yeah.
And Ice cold beer. Some good shots, but it's just he don't have enough power to really keep Cardenas honest. But
hot dogs, get your hot dogs here.
And Cardenas 15-0-1.
All right, guys, here we go. Round number 4 of this 8-round fight. If you're watching this fight from home, guys, tell me what you think. Who do you think's winning this fight? It looks like Cortez is trying to step up there. He's fighting now off his back foot as Cardenas is stepping forward, walking his butt down. He threw that nice little left hook. It wasn't a tight, crisp left hook. It's kind of wide. If you just throw that nice and tight, step forward, set him up, throw that nice little left hook, bam, on the chin of Cortez. Cortez will go down. Cortez looks like he's getting a little desperate. Ooh, got caught by straight left hand by Cardenas. Cardenas came back with the right hand body shot over top with that left hook. Now it looks like Cortez is trying to keep that right hand up a little bit now. Fighting on the inside, letting his hands go. Cardenas, threw a nice little right hook that time by Cardenas, guys. Serious. All right, tell me what you guys think here tonight in the comment section if you're watching a fight from home. These are the underdog fights. I mean, undercard fights. Okay. Ooh, nice left hand by Cortez. Cortez tries to just throw his jab out there. If he uses a stinging jab and set himself up with a nice jab, he'd do a little bit better. But his jab is just too slow, too weak, in my opinion. Boom, nice left hand though by Cortez. Another nice left hand by Cortez. Ooh, that left hook by Cardenas. This is a little bit better round for Cortez, but still not good enough, I don't think, to win this round. With 56 seconds left of the fourth round of this 8-round fight. Ooh, he got caught. We do a nice little right hand by Cardenas and snapped the head back of Cortez. You should have seen that. His head went flying back like he got his head ripped off. Okay, here he goes toe-to-toe, walking down Cortez in round number 4. As Cardenas is stepping forward. Then as Cortez is trying to move to the left to get away from Cardenas, the referee separates the two fighters as they step back face to face, toe to toe. All right. Cortez is trying to throw a jab, but his jab is just like this, guys. If his thing is throw his jab straight out, he creates some distance and be able to find the range and find out where his opponent is. But he has a weak-ass jab. First of all, he needs to go back and work on his jab. That was the end of that round. Here we go, back to the corner, guys.
Cardenas, he probably would have took him lightly, and he probably would have never felt as though this was a threat in front of him. But right now, he got a threat in front of him, and he needs to pick it up.
Taking a look at some of the action from round 4. And I'm with you, Richardson. I think the other round was fighters did a lot of good things. Yeah.
When they go back and take a look back at the round, the guys, we got to go into the time machine.
Closer than we expected, but I'm with you.
Yeah, I think that just Cortez is giving up, some few shots in his power, just not
Ahoy there,
effective enough to sway the judges. But it's a good fight.
Start of round 5, again, scheduled for 8 between Cardenas in the blue trunks and Edgar Cortez, 9-7-1 from nearby Millville, Southpaw.
All right. All right, guys, here we go, guys, into the fight with Cardenas and Cortez. Pretty good defense right there by Cortez. He threw a nice little right hook himself right there. Didn't do any serious damage. He's on the back foot. He's running. He's running like a chicken. He's running to the right. I was trying to throw a little uppercut on the inside. Cortez's body shots down low by Cardenas, but over the top, no serious damage. Just stiff, good body shots, real quick, fast body shots left and right. Ooh, another right. Ooh, he just dropped. Ooh, he just dropped Cortez with the left hook. Here we go, guys, to the ring.
I don't know, that kind of looked like a slip to me, but he definitely got punched at the same time, so it definitely be considered a knockdown.
No, guys, it was a knockdown. They're back. They're back into fighting. 1 minute and 47 seconds left. We'll have to go back into the time machine and take a look at that one, guys. But so far, in my opinion, Cortez just got dropped in the 5th round. Come on, by a hook. Now, he just threw a nice little right hook himself to the head of Cardenas. Cardenas throws a little double jab. Ooh, left hook. He's throwing jabs down low, in tight, up close and personal, trying to throw a left hook over the top. Oh, man, come on. Let's see what's going to happen in this fight. See who's going to win. That little small guy, Cardenas, is looking pretty good. 1 minute and 8 seconds left of this 5th round. A little smile on the face of Cortez as the referee separates the two fighters. They're getting tangled up. Ooh, nice jab, left hand by Cortez. Got to give him credit there. Ooh, solid shot, solid right hand by Cardenas to the face of Cortez. Jab again by Cardenas. On that back foot, Cortez is. He's not stepping forward. Ooh, throwing. Ooh, another nice left hook. Another second nice left hook by Cardenas to the head of Cortez. Boy, he keeps that up. He might knock his ass down again. We'll see what happens, guys. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for checking out the show here, guys. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
That's right. Okay, Cortez looks like he's getting a little tired. He's trying to move left. Now he's trying to move left. And now from right to left. That was the end of that round, guys. He got dropped that round. So let's go to the corner. Here we go.
You can see, though, the punches from Cortez, they're making a mark on Arturo Cardenas.
I still like Cortez, though. He's still game, still in the fight, and he's not giving up.
I think he's really frustrated that was ruled a knockdown. We're going to see in a moment.
Can we see the legs too, though?
The slip coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think there?
The left leg kind of tripped Cortez.
Let's see from another angle.
Oh, he fell off balance.
Yeah, that was off balance.
He fell off balance.
Okay, I went back and looked at that on the time machine. We went back to the time machine, and I thought it was a knockdown. Guys went back. Look, hey, replay, man. The guy, he lost his balance and he fell down. It wasn't really a knockdown in that round. We apologize. Now we're in round number 6 of this fight between Cardenas and Cortez. But so far, Cortez looks like he's winning the fight. He's the more aggressive fighter. He's letting his hands go more. Good competition with Cortez, though. Cortez comes back with a couple double left hands for himself. The problem is Cortez is just a little too stiff. He's not letting his hands go enough. He's not firing away. Ooh, he just got caught with a nice left hand by Cardenas. Kind of hurt him a little bit. He's into the corner. He got him into the corner. Cardenas got him in the corner as he tries to spin out of the corner to the left, back to the center of the ring for Cortez. Great defensive boxing style by Cardenas. He's just more fluid, more rhythm, he's not so stiff. Boom. Nice left hook, right hand. Nice left-right body shot by Cardenas. Cardenas threw another nice left. Looked like a left hook again. If he just catch him just right, probably would knock him down with that left hook. Boom. Throwing a nice little right uppercut by Cardenas while he had Cortez right straight down the middle in the corner of the ring. Another double right, 2 stiff jabs by Cardenas. Cardenas has found his rhythm. He's moving forward on Cortez, looking to take him out. He's chasing that little rabbit down as he's running around the ring. Now he's trying to keep his hands up more. He's trying to throw some wild uppercuts. You can't throw no Cortez trying to throw some wild uppercuts there on the inside. Guys, hit the like button. We need some likes. When you come in here, you got to hit the like button from wherever you're watching. We want to thank everybody from watching from Rumble, from YouTube, from X Files, from Twitter, or also from Rumble, guys. Everybody, thank you for watching. This is 33 seconds left of the 6th round, guys. He's getting tatted up or getting touched up by Cardenas. He's a tough fighter. He's hanging in there. Boom, boom. Nice. Nice left hook again by Cardenas to the head of Cortez. Nice right hands down to the midsection, to the solar plexus of Cortez. All right, guys, that was the end of that round. Here we go, back to the corner, guys. Here we go.
That right there is how you separate yourself. You separate yourself from guys that you know is not supposed to be on your level, and I feel like that's what he was supposed to do from round 1. If he keep up this pace, he may stop him.
They this might have been the round where Cortez started to feel in real time some of these punches, and he couldn't put on a poker face.
You know, guys like Cortez are made for the fight game. Tell you why? Because they got thick skin. All these shots that he's taking, he's not bruised up, he's not cut up, and his skin is still taking it. His face is still, you know, up to par.
Yeah, I feel like he's been in the gym. He's been in the gym getting prepared. He had to been in the gym. To last this long, take these shots.
All right, here we go. As Shakur is talking. Okay, round number 7 of this 8-round fight. So far, Cardenas is looking pretty good, guys. We'll see what happens. Things could change. Things could change. He looks real light on his feet, real fluid, real smooth with his footwork as well. I wouldn't say he has a footwork of Terrence Crawford or Lomachenko, but he just steps forward, steps in and out real nice, real smooth. Okay, we'll see what Cortez can do now. Ooh, he came back with a nice little right hook for himself. Cortez did. What happens? He's still on that back foot. A little over the top left hook by Cardenas. Cardenas is stepping forward while Cortez is moving to the left. He moves to the left, then he's got to move to the right. He's moving to the left right now, guys. Cortez is. He tries to pivot, move out of the way of Cardenas. Looks like he's getting a little tired. He's covering up on that right side to keep from getting hit with that right hook. Earlier he kept dropping that hand. That's why he was getting hit with that left hook a lot. I was starting to cover it up, trying to keep from getting hit on that side. But Cardenas is just a little too smooth. He crouches down real low to get an eyeball view on his opponent. Ooh, left-right body shot with a nice little left-right hook, but no serious damage. Well, tell me what you guys think here tonight. Tell me all your thoughts. We'll fix the light here. Everybody, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. It looks like, it's a knockdown. He's got knocked down here, guys. I didn't see it as I was talking to you.
It's time to go home. It's time to go home. He's hurt. It's time to go home. It's time to go home.
Can Cardenas close the show? Cardenas with a left
Got to
hand.
tie him up.
45 seconds to play here in round 7.
Cortez corner is telling him to tie him up.
I think Cardenas got to place these shots, though. You got to place these shots. You can't just shoot them. Place these shots. If you want to get him out of there, place them.
All right, here we go, guys. He's hurt. He's trying to cover up. Cortez is. He's letting his hands go. Cardenas is. They're tying up real quick. Tie him up. Cortez is trying to tie up to save some time to get his energy back, get his heads back. Ooh, it looked like Cardenas just slipped on the canvas. The referee waves it off as a slip as they step forward, guys. Boom! Nice left hook by Cardenas, guys. Ooh, that was the end of that round. Let's see what happens. We might have to show a replay of that knockdown. Here we go, guys.
Despite a knockdown, Cortez, somehow, you got to give it to him. Still in this thing.
And I think I jinxed him because right when I said he doesn't cut a bruise, now he got to cut right over his right eye. But he's still in the fight. He's still trying to survive and get through the fight. And kudos to him.
Ice cold beer.
I'm like, finally, this guy goes down. Right on the button.
What the shot was a nice, crisp right hand right on the button, like he said, to knock down Cortez. Cortez is in the corner, taking his time coming out of the corner. He's coming out to fight. I thought they're going to call the fight off. Here we go. Last and final round, guys. Here we go.
Boardwalk call, and they are filing in at a good time for this 8th and final round of what's been.
Okay, here we go. 8th and final round. Cardenas is stepping forward with the left body shot down low. Tries to come back with a nice, let his hands go this final round. He wants this guy to be knocked out. He wants a KO. We'll see if he gets it. We'll see if Cardenas can close the show in the last and final round. Little sloppy jab by Cortez. He's trying to hang in there. He's beat. He's beat. Oh, the referee fell down on his ass. He fell back. He fell. It separates the two fighters. He lost his balance. The referee even fell down, flat on his back. Oh, guys, you should have seen that. It was funny. All right. Referee separates the two fighters. Referee got back up on his feet pretty damn fast, though. Boom. A nice little, wild left hook by Cardenas. Cardenas is trying to throw some power shot. Oh, he's gonna put Cortez down. I can see it now. He's letting his hands go. He ain't giving up. He wants him out of there. We're back to the center of the ring. He was up against the ropes there. He just got caught. He just got knocked down, guys. The referee waved this fight off. He got stopped. Like I said, he got a stoppage like he wanted. Oh, guys, let's go to the ring. It's so exciting. Here we go.
The last picks up knockout number 9. We know he is a big-time Mexican puncher. He doesn't waste punches. He throws with that conviction. But in front of him this entire night was a game and ready Edgar Cortez, despite what the BoxRec page would tell you. But Cardenas finally able to get his South Jersey resident out in round number 8. And you wonder during that 8th round, like Richardson said,
Okay, you guys can put your comments on screen. Where are you guys watching from? Let me know if you're on Facebook, you're on YouTube, or even X, wherever you're watching. Put some comments in the chat. At least you got 18 people watching. Somebody can say something. Say hello. Tell me where you're watching from as these fighters are getting their gloves stripped off before they can go to the final announcement with David Diamante. Okay, here we go, guys. Robert, he's saying Cardenas is going up saying congrats to the other team for hanging in there. But here we go, guys.
TKO, he's still undefeated, Arturo Cardenas.
I think that's exactly what he was supposed to do. Step on the gas, pick up the pace, and get that guy out of there. And nothing but respect to that guy, Cardenas. He's a great fighter.
Hey, Cardenas.
Can we get a nice round of applause out there for Double Trouble?
Yeah, Cortez came in here and did what he could. So, gotta respect him, and I think he deserves another opportunity with that performance.
I think he just might. Again, this was a guy who woke up on Monday afternoon, didn't think he'd be fighting a Boardwalk Ball on Saturday night. And Cardenas, who embraces Cortez, Robert Garcia going over there to show his respect as well. And now you wonder what is next for Arturo Cardenas, who says he does aspire to be in a title eliminator at some point here in 2025. Let's go inside the ring now as Cardenas is standing by with us.
Arturo, congratulations on a spectacular finish. He had a 2.5-year layoff. It was expected to be like kind of a showcase fight for you, but he won a few of them earlier rounds. Was he a lot better than you anticipated?
Nada, not really. La verdad que no, porque la neta, pues empecé un poco frío. Siempre a veces me pasa, pero la neta tenemos que trabajar en eso. Pero, no, pues se mueve bien, corre bien, y pues hicimos buen trabajo.
Did he hurt you at all?
Yeah, so, it didn't surprise me at all. I'm used to starting quite slowly. I'm sometimes quite cold when I start. Perhaps that's something I need to work on in the gym. But, he moved well, and he ran well in the ring. But I think we put on a good performance tonight.
Did he hurt you at all in there with any of the big left hands that he landed?
No, la verdad que nunca me lastimó. Siempre quise irme para adelante. O sea, siempre yo supe que tuve el control de la pelea, pero igual en ningún momento me lastimó.
No, at no point did he hurt me at any moment in the fight. I was the one that was always going forward in this fight, but definitely there's no doubt he didn't hurt me at any point.
Before we get out of here, any message to the people in Mexico that might be watching tonight?
Sí, claro, la verdad que es un mensaje para los de México, ojalá me tengan ocupados. Queremos más peleas, la verdad, hasta poder llegar al siguiente año por un título mundial.
Yeah, so the message is, for all the people back home is that we continue to have fights, but we want to start going on, to higher levels so we can go on to become world champion.
Congratulations.
Y también quiero mandarle un saludo a toda mi gente, los de Zaguayo, Michoacán, todos los que me están apoyando siempre, les agradezco mucho. Y también tanto como la gente de Riverside también, muchas gracias y estaremos pronto de regreso aquí al ring.
Yeah, I just wanted to say to all my people back home in Michoacán as well, thanks for all the support. I'm really grateful for all that, and we'll be back in the ring very soon.
Thank you. Justin?
Thank you, Arturo Cardenas moves to 16-0-1 as we continue our action here on Before the Bell. We welcome you ringside. Richardson Hitchens, Shakur Stevenson, Justin Shackle with you as we just watched an exciting fight there. Definitely more than we envisioned from Edgar Cortez, and I'm with you.
Shakur Stevenson, Richardson Hitchens is with the gentleman from the Zone. But guys, we're into our show here. Type your comments on screen. I've got what it shows here, 19 people watching on average, 18 people out of all of you, if you can, from wherever you're watching from. This live show is for you guys to come on live. If you're watching the fight from home, that's okay. Tell us what you thought about the fight so far, what you're going to think about Jaron Boots Ennis coming up. Whatever you want to talk about in boxing, you're welcome to share anything you want to share about boxing here tonight and just share as a whole. By clicking the StreamYard link, you also can come on live to share your handsome faces and beautiful faces on screen if you want as well. It's a StreamYard link to come on live to share. As we're getting ready for the next, also don't remember, Chris Eubank and Connor Ben are going to be fighting as well, guys, coming up here soon in, I think, a week or so as well. They're advertising for that. So bloodline born, it's like father, like son type of fight. Their both fathers fought back in the day, and this is I guess a match to family affair, I guess you could say. I don't, that type of thing. But tell me what you guys think in the comments. We're waiting for you guys to come on, share something, man. Don't be scared. Got 20 people. I'm not going to keep begging you, okay? I don't have to step through the screen and come hunt you down and try to find you just to give a comment. But we have Shakur. Shakur is playing on his phone as he's getting ready to watch the fight here. And he's turning on his mic as well. Richardson Hitchens as well with the Zone. Here we go, guys. Back to the ring. See what they have to say.
Stories that are posted and then they get taken down. You can't hide from us all here. We know the rumors are out there. Next fight, early summer, New York City. Do you have an idea of when that might be finalized?
Hopefully this week or soon we get this deal finalized with me and George Cambozo. That's what I like to call him. Yeah, I'm excited. I think it's gonna be a great fight. George Cambozo's been in the ring with a lot of top fighters. And, he had his big day in boxing versus Teofimo. Everybody know that me and Teofimo was trying to make a fight happen. That couldn't happen. So what's better than getting the guy that beat Teofimo Lopez? This is a way for me to prove that I am on a higher level of boxing. I've been telling the world, but now put me with the names like the Shakur Stevensons, the Teofimo Lopez's, the Ryan Garcia, the Tank Davis's. And I think that he don't want to do that. This year is the year, So this is the year I prove to the boxing world that I'm on a whole nother level.
I think you got a lot of scouting to do on May 2nd in Times Square as well. I agree with you. Look, you're going to give a shot to anybody out there in and around your weight class. What do you think of what's going to be taking place in Times Square in your hometown on May 2nd?
I think the card is great. Arnold Barboza in the Teofimo fight. I wouldn't be surprised if Barboza gets the job done. Even though Teofimo is a great talented fighter, me and Shakur might, we might get a bet in like maybe the night of the fight because he feels otherwise for me. He thinks that the fight. He's scared to bet. Yeah, I'm still kind of watching. He's scared. See what's going on. But I think it's a great card. Devin Haney come back. I'm excited to see how he comes back after that devastating loss he took. Punishment. But he's been focused, he's been quiet, he's been working. Ryan Garcia, I'm excited to see if he's been, messing around, goofing around, if he has even taken his craft serious. So it's a great call for the sport of boxing. And I can't wait to share the ring with
for a boxing match.
Oh, yeah, that sounds good.
If you could think completely outside the box and you could fight anywhere in the world, similar to a Times Square or an Alcatraz as it's being floated by, what would it be for you first, Shakur?
For me, I probably would say the Barclays Center, just because I never did it.
So you're going to keep it inside an arena?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Keep it inside. So.
Okay. Yeah, the vibe of the Barclays Center is always, the atmosphere is just different. Finding a bar.
Thank you very much, brother.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I really don't know. Maybe London. The London fights look like a big, like the London fans, like they're really into boxing. So I can see myself fighting an OCO.
Okay, guys, you hear those guys. Richardson Hitchens is making some comments there with Shakur Stevenson. And, yeah. Okay, but guys, tell me what you guys think in the comment section about the fights tonight coming up. Who do you got? Jerron Boots Ennis or Stanionis? Let's get back to where we left off. Okay. They're talking about, they're saying, can Stanionis, can he pull off an upset if he can withstand the punching power of Boots and avoid some of the power shots that he throws? The 2016 Olympian isn't hard to hit, and you'll have to depend on his power, they said earlier. And is there going to be an early stoppage tonight for this fight? Jerron needs to put in one of his miracle performance if he had been showing before into the Karrion Chukazian fight. Hearn feels that Ennis can do so long as he don't drain himself for the fight. He thought Boots, 27 years old, looked better at today's weigh-in with him coming in at 146.5 pounds. That's the weight that Jerron Boots came in at today, guys. As we're getting ready for our next fight, here we go, guys. The next fight. Let's get ready to walk. They come to the ring walk, guys. Here they come.
Entire life. So, 34-year-old Nicky Bascom, he comes to the ring on a 7-match win streak. He's 13-1 with 2 knockouts, and in his last fight last May, Bascom earned an 8-round unanimous decision over Rashad Kilpatrick at a venue called the Shed Dockyard in Bermuda. You might think, boxing? Bermuda? Well, that's where Nicky Bascom grew up. That's where he currently lives. In fact, all but one of Bascom's 14 pro fights, which have taken place over an 11-plus-year pro career, have occurred in Bermuda. Tonight, the resident of the popular resort country makes his return to the U.S. to fight in a popular resort city.
And now set to make his ring walk, here is the undefeated Tamir, the Don Smalls.
With his 26th birthday set for tomorrow, the undefeated Tamir Smalls has a chance to provide himself with the best birthday present that he can imagine, and it would be his 3rd straight win in an 8-round match. Smalls enters at 13-0 overall, 9 knockouts. His last 2 wins, a hard-fought, close unanimous decision over Shantorius Martin in November, then a 7th-round stoppage in February over his most experienced opponent in Luis Garon, and he feels that the step up in competition, it has allowed him to better display his skills. He's trained by his father and by Bozy Ennis over in Philadelphia, and he's looking to keep the arrow on his future, pointing upward tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Boardwalk Hall here in Atlantic City, New Jersey, USA, live on DAZN, we're set to go with our next bout of the evening, and it's all being brought to you courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing. We're sponsored tonight by Bet Online, Everlast, El Mexicano, O'Reilly Auto Parts, Riyadh Season, Visit Atlantic City, and Drip.
Ice cold beer.
Seeing your 3 judges scoring this contest from ringside: Ron McNair, Robin Taylor, and Paul Wallace. And at the sound of the bell, your 3rd man in the ring, referee Charlie Fitch. And now, ladies and gentlemen, 8 rounds of boxing scheduled in the welterweight division. In confidence in place. Finally, in the red corner, he wears solid black trunks. He scaled 148 1/2 pounds. His professional record, 13 victories, 1 defeat, with 2 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Hamilton, Bermuda, Nicky Bascom. And his opponent across the ring fighting out of the blue corner. He wears black with the white and pink trim. He scaled at already 147 3/4 pounds. Professional record, perfect. 13 fights, 13 victories, with 9 of his 13 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, please welcome Tamir the Don Smalls.
Good evening, Nicky. Good evening, Tamir. Gentlemen, you both know the rules. Obey my commands to protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves now. Come on, fighting at the bell.
How, baby?
Set to go for our third bout here on Before the Bell, leading up to our main card at 8 p.m. Eastern on DAZN. Tamir Smalls in the blue and pink
Hot dog, get your hot dogs
Nicky
here.
Bascom in the all-black trunks. Underway here on
All right, guys. Round number 1 with Smalls and Bascom. I pronounced his name correctly this time. Bascom and Smalls. Smalls is wearing, I think, kind of that's black and purple, or is it kind of like a navy blue and purple? I think it's more like blue, like a navy blue, or like a light dark blue and purple trunks, maybe black, and with fringes on it. Then the other gentleman, Mr. Smalls. Smalls is wearing that kind of pink, kind of purple, bluish. He's letting his hands go really strong. He's coming forward. He looks like the bigger, stronger fighter. Bascom looks a little bit smaller. He looks like the smaller fighter out of the two. He's covering up right away. He's getting some bombs landed on him. Boom. He's going to get cut out there early. Got knocked down in the first round. Here we go, guys, to the ring.
business here at the Boardwalk Hall.
He don't look like he's planning on getting up. He don't plan on getting up.
That's going to do it. Thunder in those punches from Tamir Smalls.
Wow. Right.
Smalls 14-0, gets his 10th KO.
In my opinion, guys, in that fight here with Smalls fighting this other gentleman, Holcomb or whatever his name is. Can you guys hear me okay still? Here, real quick. My opinion is, I have to adjust my light here. He was outclassed, man. This guy, Smalls, shouldn't even been fighting the other guy. The other guy, he was a lot smaller fighter. Looked like he couldn't even hold his own against the guy, the bigger, stronger fighter. And like what are they fighting? Three different weight classes, like 3 weight classes smaller than him. Come on, he looked like he's not a midget, but it looked like he's fighting a teenager. Come on, guys, let's go back here to the ring. Boom! What caught him was some hard body shots. Caught some shots to the head as we stepped into the time machine. Went back and watched the replay. He tore into him. The other fighter, they're getting checked out to make sure he's okay. He got up on his feet. Now he come up to show respects, gave Smalls a hug. Let's go to the ring, guys. Back to the ring. That was a crazy, fast first round knockout. Here we go.
But you can see the quickness, the strength. He's fast. And we are going to get the official time for David Diamante as Tamir Smalls gets his hand raised once again.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Charlie Fitch reaches the count of 10 at 1 minute and 13 seconds of round number 1, declaring your winner by knockout. He's still undefeated, Tamir the Don Smalls.
Come on, guys! You can't be fighting a what guy 3 weight classes underneath you. Come on, serious? There's weight classes for a reason. Maybe they both better get back on the scale. I don't know. He was outclassed. Come on, you guys, overpowered, man. Quick night at work. Holy moly! What are they talking about? All right, here we go to the ring, guys.
Congratulations, Tamir. A spectacular knockout. He's coming over 7 straight wins. He's only lost 1 time. It's supposed to be a step-up fight for you. Why did you make it look so easy?
I mean, it wasn't the thing I'm trying to make it look easy. You know, we just put in the work in the gym. So, and I guess it paid off exactly how it was supposed to.
I mean, was that the agenda to be aggressive right away in the first round to end this fight early?
No, not really. The thing is, my team was telling me just to be smart. You know, don't make no fast moves. But if I see it, take it. So, and I end up seeing it, so I took it.
So was that what it was, where starting the fight right away, you saw that he didn't really pose much of a threat, and there was a clear path to a knockout victory?
No, I didn't. I actually didn't see it at first. You know, like I said, I just wanted to come in, be smart. You know, I was waiting for him to throw a shot that I could counter. You know. And, you know, I just try to take advantage where I can.
Listen, we know you rep Philly. It's only about an hour away from AC. For those that drove down from Philly to support you, any message out there, anybody in the building or people watching home?
You know, I appreciate all of y'all for coming out, taking the job to come see me. People who came from Philly further. You know, I appreciate my opponent to the most high. You know, and I just appreciate everybody for coming and supporting me.
Very exciting win. Looking forward to seeing you back in there. Congratulations, Jack.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Just
one more thing. One more. I really, great performance from my opponent too. You know, I appreciate him coming all the way out from Bermuda. You know, I appreciate you.
Yeah. Guys.
Thank you, Rock. Thank you to Tamir Smalls as he's victorious here at Boardwalk Hall.
What do you guys think there? Plenty of action in that round, guys. It was like, oh my gosh. They lined that fight. They make that fight really good. Guys, they didn't look like he could even compete. Come on, seriously, guys. But, yeah, we're getting ready for the next fight. Probably have some commercials. I might have to take a water break, but what we'll do is we won't have playing the ad. We'll just play some music until I come back here in a second, guys. Let me do this real quick. Let me add this in here real quick for myself. Give me 1 second. As we're waiting, you guys got to come on and type some your comments in the comments section, guys. You can't be scared. Come on now, really? Seriously. We had a lot of stuff going on in the boxing world today. We'll see. Tell me what you think. Can I do this in the middle of a show? What we're going to do here is I'm going to take a quick break. We'll be back. So give me 1 second, guys. Don't go anywhere. Also, they have some fights. It looks like Shakur Stevenson and Richardson Hitchens went to the bathroom, went to go get a drink themselves. Let me do that real quick, guys, and we'll come back. We'll play some music while we're gone. Here we go. Listen to this while we're gone. We'll be back. All right, guys, we're back. I take a little quick break. We're still here with you. Give me a little swig. We have Eddie Hearn doing a little interview right now. He's coming up. He's sharing some thoughts. We'll see what Eddie has to say as I get a quick swig here. All right, here we go, guys.
Yeah, it's good. It's really
No,
good.
and he gets it. You know, I think now he's starting to really get his teeth into the sport, of course, but like the business element as well. Just understanding how to build a profile. You know, as I said, like, you know, back in the UK, if you're 27 and you're a 3-division world champion, you're an absolute national superstar. And that's what we got to get to with Shakur. I believe he's got the ability. I believe he's got the personality to do it. And like I said, the Zepeda fight's an important fight. I think that's going to be a real crowning moment.
Now, we're going to move forward here with our main event on Before the Bell coming up in a little while, and it's Shakur's cousin. It's Zaquin Moses coming up. And earlier this week, you're talking about Zaquin Moses, saying he is a future star in American boxing. What do you see in this young man?
Well, firstly, I see an incredible amount of talent. You know, these guys out of that gym, you know, they've all got incredible boxing IQ. Obviously led by Shakur. You see Ray Savage, and Zaquin's one of those guys as well. Very, very, very young, but actually punches very hard as well. And I just see him kind of just warming up into the fight week festivities. I mean, I was teasing him a little bit because he couldn't stop looking at himself on the big screen, you know, at the weigh-in. And he's starting to really believe in himself. And, you know, I knew that when the likes of Shakur and those guys say, look, this kid is the next big thing, you know, those guys come with a great IQ and a great mindset of what it takes to be a champion. They see it in Zaquin. And I really believe that he is a star of the future.
You can tell he's loosening up a little bit with the fight week festivities.
I told him, look, watch here, look. He looked in great shape as well. I mean, you know, a young kid getting stronger. I saw a shy side to him when he first joined, look. But now he's just starting to believe in himself a little bit. And he sits down in shots, he punches nice and hard, but he does it as well with great shot selection. And someone with an IQ well beyond his years.
I mean, it's hard to forget. He's just 19.
I know.
He's just 19.
That's what's so exciting. I mean, you know, the key is with someone like that is actually to give them the right development. Really, they're not going to be anywhere near their man strength till they're 23, 24, 25, 26. Even the likes of Shakur, I think he's got so much more.
Okay, guys, we're going to stop that real quick for a moment as they're talking about Zaquin Moses, I guess Shakur's nephew or his younger brother. We'll find out. He's a family member. That's all I know. He's going to be coming up next, fighting tonight. We'll see how he does. Also, the biggest thing, the reason why I came back, I'm going to have to put a boot in you guys' butt. We have like 21 people at shows that are watching the show. And normally that's way more people than that is watching the show. You guys hit the comment. Come on, sure. Tell me where you guys are watching from. Tell me what your thoughts are on boxing this week, on the fight tonight. Tell me what you would like to share in the comments. Even if you can't click the StreamYard link to come on live, you can come on live and share your thoughts as well. Later on, get things set up as we get further along. We'll even have a call-in number where you guys can call in as well. But right now, we just have the StreamYard link to come on live, and I prefer you guys to come on live and share your comments on screen, on video, or just a little icon picture of yourself. Then I'd rather have you calling on the telephone. But we'll still probably add that in the future as well. We're back at it. We're trying to keep busy this week. We missed a couple of days, but we're going to do the live watch party here tonight. Again, guys, in the banners here, the StreamYard link is in the comments if you guys want to come on live. Let me get rid of that real quick. Tell me where you guys are watching from. Give a shout out to you. Put your name on screen. Tell us what you think. Don't be scared. So far, somebody's scared. They don't want to give a comment. All right. And also in the banners as well down below, that's it. Ticker symbol down below right there. If you guys would like to donate to the channel by Cash App, we appreciate it as well. My other phone's broke. So if you did give a donation, if my other phone worked, we could show, hey, this person donated $10, $20. But my phone is broke, so we only got the camera here tonight, guys. All right. So Eddie Hearn's talking right now, sharing his thoughts about the fights here tonight. Again, we're getting ready for the main fight, waiting for you guys. Also, guys, don't forget to subscribe as well. If you haven't subscribed, we could use some more subscribers. Everybody recently, this past month, I think, 50 subscribers? For us, 50 subscribers in 1 month is pretty good. But we appreciate that. And I think this past month, we had like total about 50,000 views. We appreciate everybody viewing the YouTube shorts, the TikTok shorts, also the actual long form videos that we do have. We appreciate that as well. So guys, just keep it up, keep up the support. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't as well. Guys, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Tonight, this is a live watch party for the Jerron Boots Ennis. I didn't have to come on here and do this for you. I could be out working and making some money, going out helping people out tonight, out partying. I could be out work doing my job, making some money, but I chose to come on live because I wanted to see the fight. For one, I did. I want to see the fight. But at the same time, I'm watching a fight with you guys, and that's pretty awesome to be able to do that and to share that with you. For the people around the world that can't afford the zone, but they can come on YouTube maybe and hear what's going on with the fights tonight. I appreciate people from around the world, from other foreign countries coming on, leaving your comments in the past. We appreciate that. This is not just a show here in the United States. People for watching from around the world. And I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. They have Stanionis in the house. Looks like he walked into this. They're doing the weigh-ins. They're showing some video from the weigh-ins from yesterday. I thought they're showing him walking into the stadium tonight. There's Jerron Boots Ennis. They both look in top shape. They look solid as hell. Stanionis looks very confident and calm during the weigh-ins yesterday. And Boots Ennis is just there to do his job. He's giving that little stern look. And he looks in awesome and great shape. So we'll see. These are two world champions fighting tonight, guys. So get ready and get prepared. Let's go through some of the news, some of the statements some of the other people were making in the news earlier today. Let's go back and show it. It says a nightmare. They're talking here today in the news before we get ready to fight. They say a nightmare style threatens Boots Ennis' reign. Algieri highlights Stanionis' power and echoes of the Chuck Hazian success. They were talking about that earlier, I think today or yesterday. I think earlier today. It says nightmare style threatens Boots Ennis' reign. Commentator Chris Algieri said the International Boxing Federation welterweight champion Jerron Boots Ennis has a difficult fight ahead of him tonight, here Saturday night, against WBA champ Ennis Stanionis. The 247-pound champions tonight are going to be headlined here live on DAZN tonight, guys. If you haven't subscribed, I don't work for DAZN, guys, but it's a great channel. I can't even keep up with all their content. There's so much boxing content on DAZN. But it's live tonight here, April 12th at the Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City. That's where this show is tonight, from the Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, guys. Chuck Hazian, the comparison, guys. Algieri states that the things that Chuck Hazian was able to do in his last 2 fights, guys, against Boots, who is now 33 big wins, 0 losses, 29 KOs, that gave him a lot of trouble, Stanionis, who is now 15 big wins, guys, 0 losses, 9 KOs. Can also do much with more with the power and explosiveness, he's saying. Ennis, who is 27 years old, guys, looked confused and technically outclassed by Karen. This was Chuck Hazian. In their 2 fights, his punching power saved him. If not for that, guys, Boots would have lost both fights because he was getting outboxed by Karen from A to B, they're saying. Seriously, guys. Come on. End quote, he says, guys, I love this fight. You've got 2 guys in their prime. It's the absolute number 1 and number 2 in the division, end quote, said Chris Algieri to YSM Sports Media, talking about the Jerron Boots Ennis versus Mantius Stanionis welterweight unification fight tonight, right now, coming up here in Atlantic City, New Jersey, guys. Now, Eddie Hearn speaking right now, but his concern during this time for the story, Boots Ennis promoter Eddie Hearn had been hyping him up after he signed him to a multi-fight contract with Matchroom last year. However, Hearn doesn't sound as excited about him after Ennis's performance against David Avanesian and Karen. Now, guys, the honeymoon, he said the honeyman appears. He said the honeyman. He mistyped this guy. Seriously. Come on, man. Come on. Honeyman? No, he meant to say the honeymoon appears to be over. Hearn recently warned that Ennis can't afford another performance like the one he turned in against Karen. One gets, guys, the sense that it might be the last fight for Boots with Matchroom if he fails to look like a 24-karat gold nugget. Serious. Like he had been when he signed with them a year ago. Now, guys, Ennis hurt his popularity further by rejecting a fight against Virgil Ortiz. They're talking about over the last couple months at 154-pound weight class last February, which would have given him millions and millions of dollars. Some believe made Hearn's investment in him worthwhile, turning down the big payday opportunity. He said he would have blown it. If he would have moved Boots up too fast, too quickly, because he mistaken his marketability would probably had it crashed like the stock market did this week. Just joking, guys. Now, if he stays at 147-pound weight class, guys, it might soar back up, his popularity, if he wins tonight. His fear. That was Eddie Hearn's fear, guys. But it's hard to see it that way based on his past performances. Now, stylistically, it's a nightmare. They say in quote, guys, I rate Stanionis very high, and I have for a long time. So this fight makes too much sense. It's like, what's going on, guys? We're actually getting a fight when it's supposed to happen. We're not dragging it out. We're not over seasoning this fight. And he also says, we're getting the fight when we want it, in quote, said Chris Algieri. Also, in quote, Stanionis and Ennis, it's happening at the perfect time. Listen, it's not easy fight. Do I lean for Ennis? He says he does lean for Ennis. Absolutely, he says. I lean for Ennis, he says. Okay, guys. Well, that's it, basically. We're going to get ready for the next fight, guys, coming up. They're still showing a lot of video clips. So what do you guys think here? This is all crazy, in my opinion. Okay, but let's go on. What what finishes up? The things that Karen was able to do with Ennis that gave him trouble, Stanionis does it a lot more. He's explosively with bigger power, said Algieri about, that's what he was saying earlier today. So, guys, do you guys got any comments yet? I'm waiting for you guys to put some comments on screen. We have 21 people watching, probably more than that. This is a live watch party again tonight with the undercard, the preliminary, not the preliminary fights, but the undercard fights. The preliminary fights, guys, are over. They happened a long time ago. I'm sorry I didn't come on earlier for the prelims. I apologize. But this is a live watch party tonight. Getting ready for it to come up. What else are they saying here tonight, guys? I have some other people left some comments on screen. Let's see what they have to say. Do we want to do that? Do you want to share their comments? Let's see if we can do that here tonight. Real quick, just go through some comments. Since you guys ain't leaving no comments on screen, I'm going to have to share a screen and share other people's comments real quick. Give me 1 second. We'll do that real quick. Tonight, it says MV 2020 left this comment about, 2 hours ago. He says the only way ES wins the fight is sustained body attack. If you don't have the speed to fight from the outside, get inside, make a brawl, and attack the body. I'm going to kill them ribs, he says in quote. Style all night. Fun fight to watch for sure. He left that comment about 2 hours ago. Who else left a comment here as well? He says here, I got to pay for that thing to get removed off my tab here. He says, Cooler Master says, I would say a mix of body attacks, overhands, as he throws vicious ones very accurately as well. There's other short comments. Alex Cruz, 2 days ago, he left this comment. Interesting. Plus 500, I think, on Ennis. I may go for Ennis like this kid. He says he likes that kid, likes Ennis. MV 2020 also says, I believe if he stays on the body, he can upset Boots. Oh, we're talking about Ennis Stanionis. They're talking about ES is Stanionis, guys. Sorry about that. It says, Fast Gary says, left this comment about 2 days ago. Easy work. This guy was becoming undisputed in 4 straight divisions yesterday. Did he really say that? Laughing out loud. Okay, let's stop there. Let's stop the screen share and get back to the show. I was just trying to fill in some time for you guys, waiting for you guys to comment on screen. You guys are scared. You guys have no balls. You guys have no balls to leave any comments on screen. I was just joking. But seriously, you guys got to, if you want to watch, come on. Don't be scared. Oh, my goodness. I don't want to do it with you guys. Got 20-some people watching, not one comment. All right. Well, tell me where you guys are watching from. We appreciate that. Just tell us, say hi, leave some comments. Richardson Hitchens is back here on screen. We're getting ready for the next fight, guys. And don't forget, Chris Eubank Jr. and Connor Ben, I think it's April 26th. We'll probably do a watch party for that fight, too. I'd like to see that fight. Some people don't even want to see that fight, but I think it's a good fight. We have a lot of fans from Europe. Let's get back ready. Here's David Diamante, the master of ceremonies. Here we go, guys.
Weight attraction. Set to make his ring walk. Please welcome Alex Palais.
Well, Alex Palais is 29 years of age, and he is locked in, ready to go, working up a sweat out back there. He's out of Puerto Rico, tall, wiry, 5'11", a 71-inch reach. It'll be intriguing to watch how Zaquin Moses approaches what's in front of him here. Palais is 1-3. He hasn't won since his pro debut in February of last year. And we saw him fight on the Matias Paro undercard in Puerto Rico last June, where he lost to Nelson Lozada. He said he wants to prove that he's better than his early record indicates, and he wants to discover where he stands next to some young up-and-coming prospects, because he feels those are the fighters that are most hungry.
And now entering the arena, please welcome the undefeated young phenom from North, Zaquin Moses.
19-year-old Zaquin Moses making the ring walk for his third pro fight and the first in his home state. He was born and raised about 2 hours north of here in Newark. He's living in Houston with the rest of his family, but he has close to 100 fans, friends, family members here tonight to watch him do work. And the soon-to-be 20-year-old, he's checked every box.
Ice cold
in
beer.
his short time as a pro, he recorded his first stoppage win in his last fight. That was after his opponent had to quit on their stool due to an injury back in January in Vegas on the
Ahoy there, Mickey!
Tonight, Moses, he's hoping that he has more time to showcase his skills than the last fight. He's also hoping that this is his final 4-round fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the iconic Boardwalk Hall here in Atlantic City, New Jersey, USA, live on the Zone, we're set to go with our next battle.
Oh, yeah.
And it's all being brought to you courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing. We're sponsored tonight by Bet Online, Everlast, El Mexicano, Riyadh Season, Visit Atlantic City, and Drip. Introducing your 3 judges scoring this contest from ringside: Jacqueline Atkins, Robin Taylor, and Tony Lundy. And at the sound of the bell, your third man in the ring, referee David Franciosi. And now, ladies and gentlemen, 4 rounds of boxing scheduled in the super featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he wears solid red trunks. He scaled 129 3/4 pounds. He's a 4-fight veteran with 1 knockout, peleando desde Toa Baja, Puerto Rico, damas y caballeros, Alex Palais. And his opponent across the ring fighting out of the blue corner. He wears brown with white. He scaled 128 3/4 pounds. His young professional record thus far perfect: 2 fights, 2 victories, one of them coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Newark, New Jersey, please welcome Zaquin Moses. Moses.
All right, seconds out. All right, gentlemen, went over the rules earlier. Most important, protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times and give me a good, clean break. Good luck. Touch him up. Let's give him a show.
Here we go. It's 4 rounds in our main event up before the bell. Zaquin Moses in the brown trunks and Alex Palais in the red trunks. Here from Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey.
All right, guys, let's get ready for the first this is the main event, first fight on the undercard of the main event. Zaquin Moses, Shakur's relative, is fighting, I think, his younger brother or nephew, something like that. Okay, and Palais, he's from Puerto Rico. He has only 1 win on his record, 3 losses, and 1 knockout. But we'll see how he does. So far, not getting walked on. But I think Zaquin Moses is going to take his time. He's going to use some boxing skills. Think smart, be smart. And that's what he's doing. He's just taking his time to feel the guy out a little bit, to set him up. Nice little jab by Moses. Nice little right hand by Palais. A couple little weak jabs by Palais, but we'll see. He stuck his tongue. He's sticking his tongue out, flicking his tongue out at Moses. Come on. Palais is sticking his tongue out at him and trying to antagonize him. He's going to get knocked out early. He keeps doing that. Threw a shot down low to the body. Palais did. Now he's using his long arms, his long reach to kind of judge his distance on Moses. Moses stepping forward, throwing some body shots down low. He's fighting southpaw stance, Moses is right now. He tries to throw a hard left hand, but he just do it from a distance. Now he tries to throw a left hand down to the body. Moses did. 1 minute, 19 seconds. 1 minute, 15 seconds left of the first round. So Palais looks like he's playing around a little bit. It looks like he's really no slouch. He just probably don't have a lot of high-level experience, but he might be better than what we think. But based on his record, probably not. But never know. Some people could. Ooh, Moses tried to throw his left hand, a hard left hand, and got blocked by Palais, and he shook his head like, no, that ain't going to work. That hasn't hurt me. Didn't affect me at all. Now, if Zaquin Moses, he'd loosen up a little bit and just let his hands go, stinging jabs, and throw some combinations. Little double, flicking double left jab by Palais. Palais fighting off his back foot. He's moving around a little bit. He's talking shit. He's talking some shit to Moses. He's talking to him the whole time, trying to antagonize him, trying to make him pissed. He's moving to the left. He's moving to the right. Palais is. He's moving to the left now. That was the end of that round. There was no knockout, but there's a lot of things, a lot of drama in that first round. Tongues being flicked out. Let's go to the ring, guys. Let's go to the ring. Here we go.
Oh, that's the body shot right there.
That was it. For Zaquin, he still feels like the focus in camp. Again, 3 fights in 6 months now. It's still to keep sitting down on those punches. You can never do it enough. You can never practice it enough. He's coming up as a new pro, and he wants to make sure they all mean something.
Round number 2. Here we go, guys. Between these guys, Zaquin Moses versus Palais from Puerto Rico. Long arms, tall young man. Talking a lot of stuff. He's trying to tell the world that he's better than his record. He has 1 win and 3 losses, and he's given Zaquin Moses a little tough look so far. But I think he'll warm up. He's a smaller guy out of the 2. Zaquin Moses. Now he's going to step forward, take it to Palais, who's fighting off the back foot, not doing much. He tried to throw a hard left hand from Palais. Zaquin is stepping forward. Great defense by Zaquin Moses. Ooh, nice little body shot down below with the left hand. But Palais is moving too much to the left now. He moves back to the right. That tall young man, Palais, all he does is need to use his jabs, stinging jabs. But his jab's real lazy. He's smiling at Zaquin Moses, kind of agitating him, taunting him some more. He just got caught with a real nice right-hand body shot by Moses. Moses tried to throw a left hand. Ooh, Moses caught him with a nice little jab. Ooh, Moses caught him with a good left hand. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Now the fighters are letting their hands go. Zaquin caught him with a nice right hand body shot twice. Caught him in the face, setting up his shots now with some combinations. Palais is throwing some punches too. Woo, he just got caught. He just got dropped to his knee. A straight left hand squared to the nose of Palais, and he took a knee. He's taking a count. Had a hard shot. He must not be doing a lot of sparring. The referee stopped the fight that quick. Come on. Seriously? Let's go to the ring. Really? Come on. You gave him a chance to keep fighting.
Well done.
He's been dubbed as the future of American boxing. You're getting a peek as to what everybody's talking about.
I told Zay a long time ago he's special. Trust me, he is the future of American boxing.
Eddie Hearn was talking about it in between fights. He's starting to come out of his shell a little bit as well. It's great to see. that means you're only getting more comfortable.
Yeah, he's getting comfortable as a pro. This is where he wanted to be. He probably was looking up to his big cousin saying, one day I'm going to be right where he's at. And now he got the opportunity, and he's maximizing it.
So a terrific performance for Zaquin Moses. There's his grandfather, Wally Moses. He returns home here to New Jersey and picks up the win in Atlantic City. He said he won't have that surreal feeling about fighting in his backyard until he does fight at Prudential Center one day. That's the spot. There in Grand Garden Arena. Those are the two venues for Zaquin Moses that he wants to fight in most. Taking a look at some of the action here from that second round and what led to the stoppage. That's textbook right there.
That's textbook. Staying in position, blocking the shot, not giving up ground, embracing the shot, and coming right back with his shot.
And I think Blake wanted to continue. The referee, David Franciosi, sensed where this fight was going.
Yeah, he should have stopped the fight that soon, though. Come on, guys. Also, I shared a little StreamYard little link that you guys can click on if you have your own YouTube channels or your own or thinking about starting your own channel. Click that little link. I will get credit for click this link. I'll get credit for you guys clicking on that link. So that'll help me out as well. So if you're interested, there you go. New to streaming or looking to level up, check out StreamYard and get a $10 discount by hitting this link tonight. Okay, guys, there you go. Appreciate that. Check that out. It's also in the comments section. Okay, that's just a shout out to StreamYard. Thank you very much for letting us use your platform and before we can do our studio through it. Okay, Zaquin Moses had a second round knockout stoppage. The guy got hit square in the nose with the left hand. Bam, right in the nose. And the guy just dropped, took a knee, took a count. Referee said, no more. You can't keep fighting. Come on. At least could have gave him a chance. Seriously. All right. So here we go, guys. Next fight's coming up. Soon. We'll probably get some comments from Zaquin Moses here in a second. They're just getting their hand wraps cut off, the boxing gloves stripped off, hand wraps cut off, and they're getting ready to come up to hear some commentating from the people at the zone. Here we go, guys.
Now Zaquin Moses is ready to get his hand raised. Let's make it official inside the ring and go over to David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee David Franciosi calls a halt to this contest. The official time of the stoppage, 2 minutes and 13 seconds of round number 2, declaring your winner by knockout. He's still undefeated, Zaquin Moses.
Zaquin Moses improves to 3-0. Let's go inside the ring with Ak to hear from the man they call Zaba.
Zaquin, congratulations on a phenomenal performance tonight. You've had 2 great wins in your career. Tonight, you look so poised and comfortable picking your shots, sitting down on your punches, looking like a boxer puncher. How do you rate your performance tonight?
I give myself an A. Just because I got the stoppage, but first and foremost, I want to thank God because God let this be possible. And yeah, I'm so grateful. I'm so blessed.
You know, I'll be remiss not to mention that your family, one of the best fighters in the world, Shakur Stevenson, has been active in your career. How much do you credit being around him and absorbing that knowledge to your rapid growth?
I give him so much credit in the world. I mean, that's my big brother. I love him to death, and I watch him do everything. I watch him all his big fights. I watch every move he did, and I appreciate him so much, and I love him to death. That's my big brother.
But look, obviously you're at the stage in your career where you want to be busy and active. How many more times do you want to be out there this year in the ring?
A couple more times. I want to fight in June on Richardson Hitchens card, so hopefully I can get on that, and hopefully I can shine on that card too.
Look, you fought at the Wells Fargo Center in Las Vegas, in this historic arena here in the Boardwalk Hall, New Jersey, your home state. Can you shout out anybody that's come from Newark and anybody watching at home?
I want to shout out my whole family, everybody that came to support me. I want to thank everybody, cause without try, certain stuff wouldn't be possible. But I'm so thankful, I'm so grateful, and like I said the other day, I'm one of the best prospects in boxing, and I can't wait to keep proving it.
Phenomenal performance. Congratulations. Looking forward to seeing you again.
Thank you.
Justin.
Thank you, Ak, and congratulations to Zaquin Moses again. He does.
Seriously, guys, he thinks he's the best prospect in boxing. Youngest prospect in boxing. I gotta laugh on that one. Serious, come on, guys.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. Oh yeah. Come on. I don't think so. I don't think the youngest best prospect. We'll give him some credit. He's fighting a guy that's kind of soft. A guy that's not really high level skilled. There's amateur boxers have more skill than the guy he fought, in my opinion. But we'll give him respect. He's an upcoming fighter. They're padding his record. They get good matchmakers. Got to make sure the guy making sure it makes a possible win for him to win. You know how it is, guys. You know how it is. In the beginning, until they level up and step up a little bit further and get in some more tougher competition. But there you go, guys. He didn't meet his match today. That guy just got popped in the nose one time and took a knee. And most guys that have high-level experience get popped in the nose. They're not going to just fall and take a knee. They'll keep fighting. Come on. You got to be tougher than that. Seriously. But look at my nose, for example. Okay, there you go. But gotta just keep fighting, stepping forward just because you get popped in the nose. All right, so we're going to get ready for the next fight. Tell me what you guys think. Let's go back here and finish out some of the news we were talking about earlier. We were talking about sharing some of the other comments through the news article. Let's see what else is happening here tonight in the boxing world. Let me pull this up, guys. Apologize. Let's see if there's anything new going on. We're also this week they're talking about Benavidez, I think, also as well, guys. They were saying that Benavidez waits in the wings. Hearn justifies Bivol's third trilogy fight with Beterbiev fight over WBC ordered mandatory challenger. They've been talking about that this week, about Bivol giving up that, I think, WBC, or giving up that belt. Let's read more here, guys. Let's get into it just for a quick minute. The main card tonight, let's stop here for a minute. Shakram Guy Asov versus Franco Ocampo. I guess that fight that we've seen, Moses fight, he wasn't part of the main card. Omari Jones versus William Jackson, guys. Raymond Ford versus Thomas Mantis. Jerron Boost Ennis in the main event. The co-main event was Raymond Ford. Jerron Boost Ennis is the main event coming up here tonight, and we'll get ready. Let's go through this real quick. Promoter Eddie Hearn says his fighter, Dmitry Bivol, has a contract with Artur Beterbiev for a trilogy fight. That's why. He couldn't defend against his WBC ordered mandatory David Benavidez. He stated that he'd also give his word as well that he'd fight Bivol in a trilogy. Bivol, who is now 24 big wins, 1 loss, 12 KOs, would face Artur next. They promised him, but it's contractually agreed that they have to fight. Now, Hearn isn't happy about the WBC order Bivol to defend against Benavidez, who is now 30 big wins, 0 losses, 24 KOs, guys. So quickly, after it became his mandatory because he felt he should have had a grace period, in quote, to where he could fight whomever. Hearn doesn't say what that grace period should have been or should be. But given the kind of dough that Turkey is paying Bivol, it wouldn't be surprising if there was a couple of years. Seriously, guys. Okay, also in quote, we have a contract, Eddie Hearn said. We gave our word that we'd fight Beterbiev again, in quote. Promoter Eddie Hearn said to Fight Hub TV. When asked why he chose to go in the direction of a trilogy match between Dmitry Bivol and Artur Beterbiev rather than matching Bivol against his WBC order mandatory David Benavidez, guys. That was, they had a contract that said fairness debate. Now, Bivol and Beterbiev, guys, have already fought twice in a row. Most people already seen it, but we see it's 1-1. So to break that 1-1, there has to be a trilogy, right? Okay, we've seen the fight twice. They're looking for a fight for the third straight time, as we're talking about, without letting one of the contenders get a chance at fighting for a belt. Now, when fighters hog their titles like that, it's bad for the sport, they're saying. Now, it's like having 3 straight Super Bowls between the same teams and using the argument that the third game was necessary because the first 2 were split and thrilling to watch and still not fair. What do you think about that, guys? Super Bowl teams. Well, the NBA does it. Why you get a hard time about the football, the NFL football team? Okay, and quote, His Excellency has done a tremendous job with Dmitry Bivol. We had 4 fights in the kingdom, said Hearn, end quote. When we lost a close fight against Artur Beterbiev, His Excellency went out and made the rematch. When he did that, we didn't have to. Part of that deal was if we win, there will be a third fight with Artur Beterbiev, Eddie Hearn was saying this week. Also in quote, guys. Okay. So, I was very surprised at the speed of the order. Don't forget that Dmitry Bivol, guys, had just won the WBC world title. You always get a grace as a champion. It wasn't like that. It was ordered way back, and Benavidez had been waiting for, who? Canelo. Okay? Remember that, guys? He only just beat Morrell, and it's like, boom, negotiations, boom, purse bid, telling people the public offer of $8 million to Bivol for Benavidez. Come on, serious? What do you guys think about that? Okay, but guys, real quick, let's see what's happening. No, we're not back into the news story here. Let's move on. Also, he says in quote, has there ever been a time where someone from the organization sanctioning body is publicly telling about the offer that Dmitry Bivol would receive? End quote, said Hearn about the WBC ordering Bivol to defend against Benavidez. End quote, it's quite bizarre. Actually, it's like trying to create pressure on him to take the fight with Benavidez. The money is, however near the money is, guys, what's he going to make to fight Benavidez? What type of money, they're saying? End quote, it doesn't matter if the offer was $20 million. We have a contract. We also have our word, which is our bond, which we don't ever go against. He says, don't go against his word. We, Bivol, will be taking the third fight with Artur Beterbiev. We will be fighting with His Excellency because he's given Dmitry Bivol his greatest opportunity, end quote, said Eddie Hearn. Now, guys, would Hearn say the same thing if he promoted Benavidez? Come on, would he? Now, he'd be howling angrily, pressing hard for the Mexican monster to get his mandated title shot against Bivol. Seriously, guys. By the way, end quote, in my opinion, it's very difficult for Mauricio Solomon and the WBC because you're under a huge amount of pressure from all the parties and pushing forward. It's very important that the greatest fights transition. Hearn views Bivol Beterbiev as the greatest fights in the sport, which it is, guys. It is. In the sport are allowed and they are superseded. Sometimes a mandatory obligation, said Hearn. End quote, guys. We'll stop there real quick as we're waiting to get back in the show. So tell me what your thoughts are in the comments. We need some comments in the comment section, guys. Anybody want to leave some comments? We got 25 people watching. Come on. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. Come on. Seriously. I'm disappointed in you guys, my fans, my subscribers. Somebody's got to, put some comments up there. Or hit the StreamYard link, guys. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. Hit that. Come on live. Share your thoughts on the night. We're into the main card now. I haven't ate much today. I'm hungry. Doing this for you. But also I want to see the fight, as I said. But the event has finished, and we're going to get ready for the main card. Let's get out of here, guys. I'll probably show it here. Let's go back here. One moment, guys. Let's go to the home. We're going to come back in here. What happened? Give me a second, guys. Let me cut out here. We'll put some music on. We'll take a little break as we get ready for the main card. Here we go. Let's get ready. All right. Okay, guys. One moment. Back to the music. Here we go. All right, guys, we're back. Okay. In the back of the dressing room, Jerron Boots Ennis has arrived, guys. He's in the back room getting ready. And also, Mantis Stanionis is hitting the mitts in the back dressing room right now, getting warmed up for the fight. And Ak right now is a commentator with the beautiful lady who's who I can't remember her name. But let's go back here and see what they have to say for a minute. Let's get back to the show. This is the live main portion of the fight. Coming up, Jerron Ennis, as we said, against Mantis Stanionis. There's a fight night tonight. Let's get ready to watch, guys. Here we go. I have a little advertisement with Jerron. Here we go, guys.
I'm finally getting what I want, finally getting what I deserve, and that's unification.
I want everything that he has, you know?
Yeah, I didn't care what champion it was. I told my team, I was like, just get me one of them champions.
I like when people are doubting something. I want to prove them wrong.
You know, it's nothing I've never seen before. Typical pressure fighter. I feel like he only knows one way, and that's forward.
So see, maybe I'll run around and box, you know?
No, I'm here to stamp my legacy, and like I said, show the world I'm the best in the world, you know? Have my name up there with the Greeks.
For me, it's like sink or swim, do or die. I'm going all in this fight. No play, no game.
I'm gonna say though, you know, I'm bringing back them belts home to Philadelphia.
My perfect plan will be to get the victory, get all the belts. Next day, I'm flying home and straight to the hospital and take a baby out. That will be perfect scenario.
All right, we're just moments away from our main event. There's a good look at Amantis Stanionis and Boots Ennis. I mean, Chris, both these guys absolutely shredded.
Yeah, both these guys shredded. Both these guys ready. And look, so much on the line for both. Such a terrible year last year for Boots Ennis. Inside the ring was 2-0, but didn't look great either one of those fights. Outside the ring, everyone was talking about the Bergler-Ortiz fight, the decision not to take it. And for Amantis Stanionis, back in 2022, everybody looked at him as maybe another potential star in the 140-pound division. Got a great win over Radza Butayev. Then came the entire 2023 where he couldn't secure that fight against Bergler-Ortiz because of health issues. 2024, he fought once. He's 30 years old. He has seen some prime years wasted away. I can tell you, talking to him this week, he is hungry to get back on track.
look at Stanionis. Look at how big he is. The wide shoulders. These are two guys that are in the greatest shape of their lives. But look, I think the rehydration is going to serve Boots Ennis a little bit more. He's a taller fighter with the wider shoulders. But look at those shoulders right there. This is a man that doesn't carry big knockout power as far as one punch, but he can put them together.
All right, guys. Here we go. Back to me again. We're getting ready. These Stanionis is warming up in the back with a young man. I forgot his name. I have to remember his name. The Asian guy from Wild Card Boxing Club. That's who he's training with, Stanionis. And we'll see how well he does. But if he's fighting with Freddie Roach's team, the Wild Card, man, this is going to be a hell of a fight tonight. Who do I think will win? I don't know, guys. I mean, people are favoring Jerron Boots Ennis, but me personally, with KO Boxing breaking news, I don't have a favorite in this fight tonight. The better man live. 27-year-old Jerron, 30-year-old Stanionis. 5'10" is Jerron Boots Ennis. 5'8" is Stanionis. He's a little shorter, guys. So he's a shorter fighter out of the two. Let's get ready for the next fight. Let's go back to the ring. Here we go, guys.
Champions with their respective national anthems. We begin tonight with the national anthem of Lithuania. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll ask everyone who's able to please rise and remove your hats. As international recording artist from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Suzanne Christine sings her rendition of our national anthem.
Suzanne Christine singing.
This is the moment of truth, and there's no turning back. Now entering the arena, the WBA welterweight champion of the world, Mantas Stanionis.
Stanionis is doing his ring walk. This is the main card, guys. Main fight.
Lithuania has about the same population of Houston, Texas. There's never been a boxing champion from that country until the man you're looking at right now. Mantas Stanionis has already beaten the odds to be as good as he is, Chris Mannix. Can he beat the odds again tonight? He's a 6-1 underdog and topple Boots Ennis.
I think he's got a great chance to do it. There's a tremendously talented young fighter, former European gold medalist, 2016.
Okay, who will win? They're saying, guys. Ennis by KO. 45% of the people saying that. So we're getting ready. Stanionis just stepped into the ring, guys. Mantas Stanionis' last bout was May 4th, 2024. Defeated Gabriel Mastery, unanimous decision. Okay, it's back to the ring. Let's go, guys.
And now entering the arena, here is the reigning, defending, undefeated IBF welterweight champion of the world, Jerome Boots Ennis.
All right, guys. Duran's doing his ring walk, coming out with his entourage, his fight team, his dad, his head coach, trainer. Also, there is a referee walking out as well next to him here, guys. Here we go, guys.
He's coming out to the Undertaker's music, and his nickname is Mr. Catch a Body. Sergio, he's got that look of confident swagger as he makes his way to the ring.
That's exactly what Mr. Catch a Body should be aiming for, is the body of Stanionis. Stanionis has a high guard, which exposes the ribs. That's what you should be looking for. I think Stanionis has a soft spot for downstairs. Boots better aim for it.
Undefeated IBF welterweight champion of the world.
It's fight day. It's that time to show out, time to shine. We make home these 2 more belts, the WBA and the ring. Right to a rock. Everybody staying on the season. You know,
Here comes the man many believe it's Stardom, drawn, Boots, Ennis, 33-0 with 29 knockouts, and Chris, he has promised tonight will be his defining career moment.
He's got Tyrese Maxey, Philadelphia 76ers guard, rolling alongside him. Look, Boots Ennis is a special fighter. There have been a lot of very good to great fighters coming out of Philadelphia. Names like Joe Frazier, Bernard Hopkins, Meldrick Taylor. For a long time, Boots Ennis looked like he was on the path to being potentially on that list. Last year was a tough year for him, both inside and out the ring, but you are only as bad as people, whether it's Teofimo Lopez. When you have an off night, you bounce back with a big night. Everybody forgets what happened before.
Short-term memory as boxing fans had, and that's with a fan-friendly style that Boots Ennis has, and chasing the KOs. You're bound to get hit, but he can shut a lot of people up, and that's exactly what he has in mind. I'm going to show y'all is what he said. Now's the time to show everybody and show out.
All right, guys. His last bout was November 9th, 2024 against Karen. Unanimous decision, guys. Duran's down on his knees saying a prayer. He's going to need one tonight, guys. He's going to have to show out. He's going to need a knockout. David Diamante is coming up next right now, guys. Here we go.
For the main event of the evening, 12 rounds of boxing scheduled for the IBF, WBA, and Ring Magazine Welterweight Championship of the World. It's all being brought to you courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing in association with Tom Brown's TGB Promotions. Was sponsored by Bet Online, Everlast, El Mexicano, O'Reilly Auto Parts, Riyadh Season, Visit Atlantic City, and Drip. This bout is sanctioned under the auspices of the New Jersey State Athletic Control Board. The commissioner is Larry Hazard. The International Boxing Federation, the president is Daryl J. Peoples, the supervisor is Malvina Lathan, and the World Boxing Association. The president, Gilberto Jesus Mendoza, the supervisor is Jose Oliver Gomez. Introducing your 3 judges scoring this world title unification from ringside. From New Jersey, Mark Constantino. From Connecticut, Glenn Feldman. And from New York, Kevin Morgan. And at the sound of the bell, your third man in the ring, referee David Fields. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the stage is set and we are here. This is it. The time has come. I said the time has come. From the 4 corners of the world to the 4 corners of this ring right here at Boardwalk Hall, Atlantic City, New Jersey. The fight starts now. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He was black with silver. He scaled 146 3/4 pounds. Professional record, perfect. 15 fights, 15 victories, with 9 of them coming by way of knockout. Tonight, he makes his second defense of his world title. Here is the 2016 Olympian fighting out of Kaunas, Lithuania, the reigning, defending, undefeated WBA welterweight champion of the world, Mantas Stanionis. Stanionis. And his opponent across the ring,
oh yeah,
of the blue corner.
Hot dogs, get your hot dogs
He wears
here.
green, white, and gray. He scaled at already 146 1/2 pounds. His professional record also perfect. 33 fights, 33 victories, with 29 big wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, He makes his third defense of his world title. Here is the popular, skilled, and hard-hitting welterweight phenom, proudly fighting out of and representing his home of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Introducing the reigning, defending, undefeated IBF welterweight champion of the world, Jerron Boots Ennis. Ennis.
Okay, gentlemen, we're scheduled to box 12 rounds for the IBF and WBA welterweight championship of the world. Going over the rules in the dressing room, I expect to obey my commands at all times. Most of all, protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves, good luck.
So many incredible fights have taken place in this building in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Holyfield, Foreman, Tyson, Spinks, Pavlik, Taylor, Gotti, Ward, ladies and gentlemen. Dare we expect another thriller? This is for the unified welterweight championship of the world. Amanis Stanionis and Jerron Boots Ennis. Could we see a fight of the year contender? Here we go. 12 championship rounds.
All right, guys. Remember, 12 championship rounds. Here we go. Now it's my time to do my job. Okay, step forward. Matthew Stanionis comes forward. Stanionis. He throws a little feint. Jerron throws a double jab. All right, let's get ready to go. Todd Grisham, play-by-play. Sergio Mora, analyst, and Chris Mannix are in the house tonight as well. Double jab to the head, jab to the body by Boots. So he can put his boots to this man, Stanionis. We'll see, guys. I have no favorites in this game. The best man win. So far, I like a man with a boxer, a champion with the awesome jab. So far, Ennis, Jerron is jabbing his ass off. Jab, jab, jab. So the best fighters in the world have the best jab. To be the best fighter in the world, you have to have the best jab. Everybody was stopping by, 33 people watching, something like that, probably more. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, or type your comments if I can share. Not one person posted a comment tonight so far. Post your comments on the screen, guys. I'm wearing my contacts on top of my reading glasses for I can see clearly. So far, Jerron's looking good with the jabs. Stanionis just hanging there. He's defensive. He's stepping forward, just trying to figure out where he needs to be. Jerron's using his jab to keep the distance as Stanionis is trying to come forward. Woo! Stanionis trying to load up on his jab over the top of Jerron Boots in his jab. Stanionis is fighting orthodox. Jerron Boots in his, he can switch hit. He's fighting southpaw right now. 1 minute left of the first round. It looks like Jerron is tagging him a little bit better with some straight shots. Stanionis is trying to come forward with some power and strength, but so far it's not working for Stanionis so far in the first round. Jerron's flicking that jab out there, that stinging jab that I love in fighters. It's not a slow-ass jab. He's jabbing to the head, down to the body, trying to set a shot. And he tries even to turn, throwing a jab, ties up right now in the corner. Referee got to separate the two fighters. He tries to turn Stanionis, tie him up and then turn him, but he's using that jab. And then he tries to throw a left hand down to the body. Ennis does. So far, Ennis is looking good, looking smooth in this first round. See how well his timing is, but his speed's looking good so far for Ennis. Remember, Ennis is also probably the taller fighter, so his arm length is probably longer than Stanionis. Oh, Jerron is just letting his hands go a little bit. Just like he's hitting a double in bag. That was the end of the first round, guys. We got to give that first round to Jerron Boots Ennis. Let's go to the ring. Here we go.
Yeah, you just stop pulling back. You got a little mark on your eye. Look. No, when you said that southpaw, look at that uppercut, man. He's bending down and doing this. So keep your jab up a little. Come on. Huh? With a slip bucket, y'all. That's all right, put it in. Boots, keep that jab popping, man. Look, don't look. Straight right, straight to the hand, come out there. Yo, go around.
And this is what you want to see from Ennis right here. Around the guard, that body shot right there. Didn't look like much, but that's going to set up uppercuts the farther this fight goes, because the pressure's only going to get more consistent, and hooks like that. Those are the two best punches for Stanionis. So the uppercuts and hooks, the longer this fight goes, the more violent it's going to get.
All right, guys, round number 2. We're rocking and rolling. Jerron letting his hands go. He looks pretty fluid. He looks pretty loose so far. I got to give props or credit to a fighter's looking good. So let's see what Stanionis can do. Let's see if he can step it up, come in there with some the slow Jerron's butt down a little bit. Jerron's moving to the right. He just used some angles on him. Stanionis is just trying to walk forward. He doesn't really got a lot of footwork. Doesn't have a lot of foot. Let's see. We'll see. He's an Olympian. We got to give him credit. World champion, got to give him credit. Jerron's flicking his jab out there. A short little uppercut doesn't do really that much damage. He's flicking his jab. He went down there, threw a left hand down to the body. It looks like easy work so far for Jerron so far, but you never know. You never know, guys. Tying up early. And Mantis Stanionis got him inside, tied him up, hitting him down low to the body with the right hand. Doesn't affect Jerron at all. Jerron's moving his head left to right, stepping in, stepping out, pulling his head back to keep from getting hit. So far, Jerron's looking good tonight, guys. He's using his foot placement, using some rhythm. Looks like he's fighting a double in bag tonight. He's moving his hands. Jerron's got to keep his hands up a little bit. I think he got caught with the little left hook by Stanionis, but no serious damage. Just grazed him. "57 seconds left of the second round, guys. Jerron's still looking good. No comments on screen from the people in the comments section. What's going on with you guys? Over 30-some people watching today that I can see so far. Probably more than that. But, hey, you guys got to type some comments in. Tell me what your thoughts are, what you think. You guys got to have some balls to put some comments. Joking. I'll tell you how it is. Don't be scared. Comments are, Jerron's looking good. Jerron's taking his jab. The only thing is, Jerron's doing that Philly style like Mayweather, with dropping his left hand a little bit, keeping it down low. It looks like Jerron's he's trying to have a little fun in there a little bit. That was the end of the second round, guys. Let's go to the corner. What happened? That round, guys, go to Jerron 2 again. Here we go, guys.
Listen, the fight is getting close. Your jab is landing. Right? You gotta bring the fight to it. You just have to have fun. Let your hands go. When you get in the pocket, we gotta start with the body. Right? Look, Stanionis right there. He should be aiming for the body, even though he landed a good headshot right there. That's what Boots is guilty of. He leaves that head and chin a little bit too exposed. But this is also what Boots is known for. Vicious counter shots like that. Running shots. Beautiful uppercut. If that would have landed a chin, that would have done a lot more damage. You can expect more uppercuts and shot counter punching by Ennis.
All right, guys. Round number 3. Here we go, guys. It looks like Ennis, round 3 through 12. This is round 3 of the 12-round championship fight. We got 33 people watching, I think, now at the moment, at the time. Hey, guys, hit the like button, hit the love, hit something. We've been on for 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thanks, guys, for some of the people hanging in there with me tonight. Stanionis is starting to throw his jab a little bit more, and I think that's what he's got to do. He's got to throw his jab out there. He's trying to come forward on Ennis, trying to come forward. Ennis is just pot-shotting him. Ron Ennis is minus 1,200 on DraftKings and plus 650 for Emantis Stanionis on DraftKings, guys, if you're betting on the betting line, okay? Boom, nice little left hook, a right hook from Jaron Boots Ennis. Jaron tries to jab down the body. Jaron's moving right. He moves back left. Using his jab. He just got caught with the little straight right hand by Stanionis, but no serious damage. Just barely glazed him. Oop, nice little upcut. Jaron fell down on his knees. Jaron slipped and fell forward to the canvas. Referee waved it off as a slip, got back up. They're back to fighting. He's back up to jabbing. He's fighting southpaw again. Jaron Boots is. Stanionis once in a while does get a shot in there once in a blue moon. One thing Jaron's doing that he shouldn't be doing is sticking his jab hand out there, just kind of pushing on him just to see where he's at. But, hey, expected is boxing. What the hell? Tied up. The referee's going to have to separate. Emantis Stanionis trying to shove, trying to push Jaron Boots Ennis back into the ropes when they're tied up. He just caught Jaron with a little short shot up close and personal, no serious damage with a little right hand. So far, all I've seen Emantis Stanionis have is maybe a right hand. That's about it so far. Then he tries to throw a shot. Ooh! He threw a shot down. Emantis Stanionis threw his right hand body shot down low and came over the top with the right hook and caught Jaron Ennis. And that just one shot with a little bit of power can put you down. Jaron just needs to fight him from the outside. He just can't let Emantis Stanionis get up close and personal. He needs just to outbox him out from range, step out, step in, pivot to the right. Ooh, Jaron just got caught again with the right hand at the end of that round and stuck his tongue out at Emantis Stanionis, went like that at him. Okay, guys, here we are. Back to the corner.
Listen, when you inside, when you inside, I want you to have his hand up and rip the uppercut up and bring that back up. Soon you throw it, bring it back up. And keep using that jab, boo. Let me see some straight shots sometimes. Hit the counter. There's that shot. That's what they're telling him right now. You got to be careful with those shots going up top, especially when you're against the ropes. And I love these uppercuts that he's throwing from far, but he needs to set up those uppercuts. And you can see that left hook around the head, pushing him down. That was no knockout. Good call by the referee. But right there, that's what he needs to be leery of, just keeping the head in the exact same place. More upper body movement for Ennis, and of course, keep keeping that jab.
All right, guys, here we go. Jaron got caught with a couple good shots in that round. Enough. One shot was a good, strong enough maybe to put him down. He was hurt just a little bit, but not like you can't really tell he's really phased, but you can tell it hurt. Okay, let's go back into it. Right now, it's 10-9, 10-9, 10-9. All Ennis for all 3 rounds. This is round number 4 of the 12-round fight, guys. I'm good. Boots doesn't have to fight this guy on the inside. Now, Jaron Boots trying to throw some hard body shots down low. Emantis Stanionis tries to jab, tries to come forward. Come on, Jaron, you're going to have to show out tonight. You can't let this guy come back on you. Half the problem is for Jaron tonight, he's letting this guy get up close and personal. Jaron just needs to fight him at range. There he goes. Jaron threw a nice little right hook. He's playing around with him a little bit, trying to stay relaxed. Jaron's not really struggling here. He doesn't look frustrated or anything. He's just playing with them too much. He needs to stop playing it and take it serious. because he can get clipped or get caught with something playing around too much. He's trying to show him different moves, different angles, just to throw him off to see what he can do, what he can get away with, what he can't. Trying to change angles and Ron's got a pretty good sweat going on right now, though, guys. Ron just got caught with the left hand jab by Stanionis, but nothing serious, no serious damage. All right, Duran tries to throw a crazy uppercut. I don't know why he even threw that. That's a waste of throwing a punch. There he threw a little short little uppercut again. Now he's looking like he's fighting he needs to go back there like he's fighting the double M bag. There he goes. That's what you need to do. Pop him from the outside like that. Use your timing. Use your speed. You don't need to get in there and slug it out with Stanionis. All he does is just need to use combinations and move. Ron's trying to move left to right a little bit. Let Stanionis get in up, push him up against the ropes, tie him up. Ron sees that jab again. He needs to stay with that jab. That was the end of that round. That round I have to give to Jerron Boots Ennis again, guys. Barely won that round. It's kind of getting close to being even during that round, but we'll see what happens. Let's go to the ring again. One more time.
On the face of Connor Benn, Chris Eubank Jr., Connor Benn squaring off in front of a sellout crowd at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. You can see it, Fatal Fury. Eubank Benn, buy it now on DAZN.com.
Okay? Don't wait too long. If you're hit, shoot. Like that. You don't need to punch it. Just touch it till you stop it. It's like a girl.
All right, guys. Round 4, I think it is. 4th round? Yeah, round 5. That was the last 4th round. The last round was so boring, I missed it. No, round 4. This is the 5th round. 5th round, guys. Ron Boots Ennis is moving left to right. Come on, show us something amazing tonight, Jerron. So far, I don't see anything too amazing from you. Just pot shotting. Couple good flare ups, a good couple showing out with some hand speed, a little bit of timing, looking good that way. But he's letting Manny Stanionis push him up against the ropes and tie him up. And Jerron don't need to fight this guy on the inside. Ennis total punches thrown so far 47, Stanionis 37. Total punches thrown by Ennis 298. Landed total amount by Stanionis 117. So Jerron's throwing more punches, guys. That's why he's winning the rounds. But just can't be getting caught like that a couple of times. Some hard body shots by Stanionis. Let's see if Jerron Boots Ennis has any real power, guys. This is a tough, strong fighter standing in front of him. Let's see if he can hurt him. Just throwing that jab again, setting him up. He needs to create more distance between the two of them. You don't need to get up close and personal with Stanionis, like I said. Use that jab. Use that jab to your advantage. Keep it. Constantly stick it in his face to set up your shots. He's moving back to the left. Having to get the nice left hand by Ennis. Goes real nice, crisp uppercut there. Ooh, now he's starting to land on Stanionis. Maybe Stanionis' nose is bleeding now. Nice. I think Duran's starting to connect on him a little bit better here. Throwing some hard body shots. There's blood. I don't know if there's a cut on the eye of Stanionis, but blood coming from his nose. Stanionis tries to throw a wild left hook. It doesn't connect on Ennis. That was the end of that round, guys. Let's see if he pours on some power here, guys. He's just playing with them now. Let's go back to the ring.
Start shipping it to them. And give me them angles.
At this point, I would tell Stanionis that he needs a knockout to win because he's not going to win on points or on rounds. He caught Duran with a good, solid right hand in this last round, though. And Duran didn't like that, kind of squinted his eyes. Okay, here's the next round, guys. Here we go. Time in. Here we go, guys. Round number 6. Halfway. That 50% mark of the 12-round championship fight. I just go ahead and tell Stanionis, man, to win, because the last 5 rounds you lost. There's no possible way you're going to win. What? The last 6 rounds he lost. You know, no possible way you're going to win the next 6 rounds. You need a knockout, dude. Just take this. You need a knockout to win. Tell him that to Stanionis. Seriously, guys. Seriously.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah. Stanionis, you need a knockout to win this fight. But so far, Duran, Stanionis is a tough character. He's taking some good shots, but Duran's getting caught with a couple good shots himself from Stanionis. It could possibly, one of those shots could possibly put down Duran Boots Ennis. We'll see if he can take some more hard shots like that. Duran's playing with them now a little bit more. Turning, covering up on his defense. Great head movement. Stanionis, in my opinion, needs a knockout. A lucky shot to put down Duran Boots Ennis. But the problem is, also Stanionis is not even barely throwing any jabs, guys. For an Olympian, he should know better than that. So, hey, got to throw some jabs and set shots up. He's just trying to come forward like who does he kind of remind me of trying to come forward? What's that pit something bull kid from England? Not that much, because he's not as aggressive as him, but all right, 53 seconds left of the 6th round. I'm gonna start to get bored here. Duran's just doing some pot shots on him. Working on the inside. A little bit more blood coming from the eye. Nice little left hand, right hand body shot by Duran. Duran just needs to go down to the body real hard. Body, head, and you'll take out. Stanionis just fell down. He's going to have to take a knee. There's going to be a count. Guys, there's a count. Guys, let's go to the ring real quick.
The face tells the tale. Blood everywhere, and the body's not doing much better. Can Boots seal the deal here in round 6? 10 seconds to go. Stanionis still in there slinging his guns. And he'll make it to the end of the round.
He made it to the end of the round, guys. Made it to the end of the round. But I see right now, guess who's going to give Duran Boots Ennis some serious trouble? It's going to be Brian Norman Jr., guys. Brian Norman Jr. is going to be able to work this guy over. And Shakur's keeping a real strong eye on the fight. Let's go here, guys. Back to the corner.
I don't need this. Understand? I know you want to fight. Okay? I'll stop the fight. Understand?
And they're going to wave it off. They have waved it off. Stanionis' corner has seen enough. As Jerome Boots Ennis gets his crowning moment, the defining win of his career, and he's done it right here in Atlantic City.
No mas for the Lithuanian.
No mas. He didn't want to come back off the stool. You want me to stop it? And his trainer coach stopped it.
That was surgical, accurate. Man,
he quit on the stool.
This is greatness we're watching. Greatness in the making.
Let me tell you something. Boots look fantastic tonight. Sergio, if he takes that skill and that style up a weight class, I'm not sure he's not the best in that division too.
That's what I'm talking about, Todd. This is greatness we're watching, man. And look, with a guy like this, he needs a
what they talking about? Stanionis can't box. He ain't no boxer. He was just like a brawler coming forward, trying to slug it out with somebody. He had no real boxing skill, no real foot movement like somebody like Brian Norman Jr. Come on, guys. Or Mario Barrios. Come on. We'll let Jerron fight these other guys and see if he can really outbox these guys. Now, of course, Eddie Hearn's going to be happy here tonight, guys, but come on, seriously?
Comes from the school as a protege of Freddie Roach. He knows what beatdowns do. He knows what one fight can actually set back a fighter. It was only a matter of time, man. That was just surgical.
Let's show you how the stoppage happened. A conversation with Stanionis. He didn't seem to put up much of an argument, did he?
Nah, he knew he was a beat man, and that's a man that's going to be a father any day now, man. And health comes first. He knows he got outclassed by a better man tonight, and there's no shame in that.
Boots Ennis said, I want to be undisputed in the welterweight division. He's got 2 of the belts, only 2 more to go. And that's the moment that Jerron Ennis picked up his 34th win. He's got 30 knockouts now, and there's not going to be a lot of criticism for Boots after this one.
No, it's not. And like he said, I'm going to show y'all. Yeah, he showed everyone, all right.
Well, the guy, he won the fight. He did a good job. But the guy he was fighting had no real talent that I'm seeing here. I knew the guy could be an Olympian. He should be able to box. This guy wasn't even using his jab barely at all. The guy wasn't even just trying to come forward, throw some hard shots. That's it. He wasn't even boxing. His footwork was too slow for Jerron Boots Ennis for one. And Jerron was just playing with him. Like I said, pots are like he's sparring it, like he's punching on a double end bag. Serious. All right, guys, let's go back to the corner here. Garcia versus Romero coming up as well. They're advertising that fight right now with Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero will be fighting on the 2nd or the 3rd of May, something like that. Garcia, May 2nd, Saturday, May 2nd, available to buy on DAZN. That one's going to be a pay-per-view fight, guys. Get ready to watch. Let's go back to the ring. Here we go.
David Diamante makes it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee David Fields calls a halt to this contest. The official time of the stoppage, 3 minutes of round number 6, declaring a winner by TKO. He's still undefeated. He's still the IBF and the new unified WBA and Ring Magazine welterweight champion of the world, Jerron Boots Ennis.
Well, Sergio, if Boots is going to get those opportunities against the 2 other champions, they're going to have to put out a lot of money for Matchroom. Eddie Hearn's going to have to open up the pocketbook. How do you convince one of those guys who you think aren't even as good as Stanionis to step in the ring against this killer?
Money talks, man. And look, if anyone has that treasure chest of money, it's Matchroom and Eddie Hearn. I think they want to become. Jerron Ennis has he has a long way to go. but he has a lot of belts to pick up in many divisions. This is a multi-division talent that we had here, so it's worth investing, man. I mean, this is a guy that's going to be special, one of the all-time greats, man. I could just see it.
Well, let's hear what he has to say. He's standing by with Chris Mannix.
Oh, Boots, congratulations. You got 3 pieces of hardware now around your waist, now the unified champion.
Yeah.
He said you wanted to make a statement tonight here in the ring, show that you were still one of the best in the world. Was that the statement you were looking for?
Yeah, I mean, I think I did, but I want to go back and watch it. You know, I feel like I was, you know, just getting in my groove, started getting loose and having fun. And my dad told me, just keep pressing, you won't stop me. And what's crazy was I had a dream I was going to stop him just like this in the 7th round. But, you know, things happened. It came true.
That was a terrific fighter you had in front of you, undefeated guy, former Olympian. You might have won every single round, plus that 10-8 round. What was working for you in the ring tonight?
The biggest part was just me having my fun, being myself, and having a live body in front of me. When I got a live body in front of you, I see what happened. I put on a show. I had my fun. I show you speed, power, defense. I show you a little bit of inside game. I show you everything. And I feel like I said, when I got a live body in front of me, it's a whole different story. You're going to see a whole different Boots, and I'm going to keep taking it to the next level.
Body shots in this game are an investment. You were invested in that body very early in this fight. Could you feel yourself softening him up as the rounds went on?
Yeah, I felt him softening him up. I feel like I go to the body as much as I wanted to. Yeah, he was much shorter in the ring. Like the way he fight, he like kneeled down. So when I was trying to really go to his body, I was like, I got to switch it up. I got to give something different. So, you know, and I did that, and I still found a way to get to that body still. And yeah, it's that time.
You were already a recognized world champion. Why was it so important to you to win a title in the ring?
It was very important for me. You know, like I said, for this IBF belt right here, I was the interim champ, and I was elevated. I woke up one morning and I was world champion. I never actually fought for this belt, you know, and I finally was able to fight for the WBA or fight for another title and take it from the man and beat him. You know, it's a blessing, you know, and that's everything I always wanted, you know, and it felt way better than sitting in the bed, waking up, and I was IBF champ.
Did it surprise you at all that he didn't come out for that last round?
No, I mean, he's a great fighter. You know, he's a good guy, you know, but like I said, every round I just was getting in my bed, getting in my groove, loosening up, having fun. And I feel like I was just picking it up. And yeah.
You faced some criticism over the last few months, criticism that I know bothered you. How much of that did you bring into the ring tonight?
I definitely brought some of that in here with me. You know, they still ain't seen nothing yet, though. You know, I got a long way to go. You know, I'm just getting started. The party just getting started.
3 belts now around your waist. Is it more belts or is it move up?
You know, I'm gonna enjoy my victory. You know, enjoy these belts. You know, take some time with the fam, talk to the team, and we're gonna see what's next.
Is becoming undisputed though part of your plan?
We'll see. You know, like I said, we'll see. Let me enjoy this victory. You know, chill with my fam and talk to my dad, my team, and but yeah, make sure I come to that after party. Meet me at the spot.
Congratulations, Boots.
Thank you. I appreciate everybody coming out. Philly, Jersey, Tri-State, New York. Delaware, Baltimore, DC, if I'm missing anybody, everybody that traveled all over, even Lithuanian people. I want to thank Eddie, Matron, appreciate y'all. You know, many more things that come, many more blessings to come. Shout out to my brother too.
No question about that. Congratulations, well done. Eddie, we'll bring you in here. And Eddie, you said to me before this fight you wanted to see this man make a statement. Was that what you wanted to see?
What a wonderful, humble man. Not from me. Tear up the pound-for-pound list. This is one of the finest fighters in the sport. Tonight, that was a performance of one of the best fighters in the sport of boxing. Now the unified world champion, Ring Magazine champion, by far the best fighter in the division. He's going to be around for a long time, 47, 54, 60. It's all coming. You're witnessing true greatness. Now he'll make his way onto the pound-for-pound list. We've got to fight the other champions. The future is so bright. He's the future of the sport of boxing. And what a great man from a great city in Philadelphia. You should all be so proud of him because he carries your city around with him everywhere he goes. We'll be back in Philly soon. But tonight, I'm walking away. We've been saying for a while, we want a performance where we can stand on the ropes and scream and shout that this is the best fighter in the world. We got all of that tonight against a great champion. It was the best be the best, but it was a walk in the park for true greatness, a true pound-for-pound star in Ennis. It's going to be around for a long time.
I would say, Boots, you've learned not to make any predictions immediately after the fight from what happened the last time. But Eddie, you're going to be making some decisions and helping him make those decisions. What's your first call on Monday?
Listen,
The first call is Boots wanted to unify. He wanted to fight the champions. People criticised him about not moving up and not fighting for a belt. He said, all I want to do is fight the champions, win other belts. We stayed patient and it paid off tonight. Now we'll sit as a team, Bozy, Everett, got such a great team of people. And by the way, this is a guy that's chasing greatness. He's making money and the money will come, but that's not the important thing to Boots Ennis. It's about legacy and it's about proving to everyone that he's the best fighter in the world. And he's a joy to work with because all he wants to do is give the fans the best fights. And he will do that consistently over the next 5, 6, 7 years. This is a true, true champion. And what you saw tonight was just a snippet of what's to come. There's so many names I want to call out, but I'm not going to do it. Tonight belongs to Jaron Ennis. What a star, what a fighter.
Congratulations, Eddie. Congratulations, Boots. Phenomenal performance.
Phenomenal indeed. And Sergio, as I mentioned a little earlier, I don't know who's going to be jumping up and down saying, I want Boots next.
Nobody. And that's the reason.
Brian Norman Jr. will be shouting next. I want Boots Ennis. He's been shouting the last couple of weeks. Brian Norman Jr. wants Jerron Boots Ennis. He'll take him on. Come on, Eddie. Eddie Hearn. Come on. Matt's room. Come on. Brian Norman Jr. He'll take on. That'll be a real war. That'll be a fight. And I think Brian Norman Jr. will take it to him. We'll find out. We'll see. But from what I've seen, man, it's gonna be a tough fight for Jerron fighting him. Hey guys, that was the last fight for tonight. I stayed on now 3 hours 19 minutes. I appreciate everybody stopping by. I made a couple mistakes at the beginning of the show. We had one technical problem with the studio system we had here at the beginning, but we fixed it. We're back, and we'll work on the technical problems more as we go along. We appreciate everybody stopping by tonight. Hey, guys, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Again, thanks, guys. And ladies, everybody from around the world, thank you for stopping. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and all that good stuff. So we appreciate everybody subscribing recently. Again, can't thank you enough. Also, I'm going to have to get ready to go, guys. I got to go make some real money. But until you guys donate, until I start getting paid from YouTube. Appreciate it. My name is Alan Fiester with you guys from KO Boxing Breaking News. Guys, stick in there. Hang in there. We'll see you next time. We'll probably be back on tomorrow talking about all these things and everything that's happening in boxing this past week. And maybe we'll do a live show tomorrow night for you guys. Appreciate you guys' support. Say goodnight to this pretty lady here. We'll catch you next time.
Boxing is a tough sport, and my hat go off to all boxers because you got to be a certain type of brave type of person to do boxing. Just like just like air pilots that fly the airplanes. I never want to fly an airplane. I think you gotta be a tough person to want to fly a fucking airplane. Are you kidding me? What if I push one button wrong and I destroy everybody? Boxing kind of like that. You got to put your nerves on the guy. You got to believe in yourself. Pilots got to believe in themselves to land this aircraft.
Yes.
And I believe boxers are the same way. You got to believe in yourself to land that knockout. So my hats go off to you. I wish you nothing but the luck. I've been trying to find more clips on you to watch you because like I tell KO, I'm a casual boxing fan.